He told us to take notes.
One of those nights.
My god, my fucking Chrome tabs are broken again.
What'd you do to them?
Every time I restart my PC, I have to restart it again to make the Chrome tabs be able to be dragged out of the fucking window and onto the other fucking monitor. Because Chrome is a good fucking program, so I'll be back in a minute.
No worries.
Actually, fuck it. No, I'm not even going to. I'm not going to mess with it. I'm just going to right click and fucking move to a new window. It's so fucking annoying though. I don't know if my actual internet is back or it's my fucking 4G.
Why not?
I mean, definitely double check to make sure that you're not going to get yourself
Well,
using all your stuff.
I think, well, you came online before your phone came online, so.
Well, it's tailored. My
right.
phone isn't on Discord, right? Well, it is, but I don't have it open. I don't know what one it is. Given by the speed, it's probably the actual dark mode.
Dark mode.
Give me that.
That's...
Oh,
Your dark
D&D
mode,
Beyond,
actually.
you're beautiful. Actual dark mode and not scuffed dark mode that ruins my backgrounds. I love it. Is there anything on the map, by the way, or does it have to refresh again?
There's a map.
Okay,
There's definitely stuff.
There's a lot of stuff.
Lots of interesting stuff.
Hold on. Let me turn my USB shit off. If it does connect, I know what.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Sorry, I fed my dog and put away my leftover rice, so I wouldn't need another break.
All right. Heels, you ready as well?
I'm here.
All right.
Am
So,
I still alive? Hello?
were you able to get it up?
Yeah. I remember
Okay.
now that we were supposed to be in this like weird fucking place.
All
Okay,
right.
my
So,
internet's fucking working. Thank God. Okay.
in our last session, you guys had returned from the realm of undeath and gotten some much-needed rest, finding that you had only been gone for approximately 2 hours. You were able to collect a small reward, have a candid conversation with Kyrie and other members of the Silver Fang. One of you having a bit more of a direct conversation after trying to read her mind.
Nice.
But also collecting a bit more information about this unusual being that has in some ways become your patron of sorts. You discuss how the plans to stay in the city for about a week more, and decide that during this time frame you would go back into the sewers and explore more of the research facility that you guys had encountered, finding quite a few new interesting items, and also finding a strange door with 3 moons on it. For a while, trying to find a way to open this door and getting a feeling of perhaps wanting to leave what is potentially dangerous alone. However, Aris, on the other hand, chose to use a unique form of magic that is unique to him. And as a result, the door opens reacting to that non-weave based magic. And
yeah.
as the door opens, you are greeted by a massive room. And in the center of it, there is a there is a rather large illusion magic that is running. You see a circle on the floor that seems to be powered up. there is a disc of runes that are constantly turning slowly, and a few of you will recognize these, particularly Nihilus and Aris. You notice that the illusion that is hovering in the air above it, between all these different discs, seems to be some sort of map of the planes. However, both of you also will recognize, Nihilus given your background and Aris given your own, this map seems wrong.
How so?
You don't know. It looks off to you.
Can I take a closer look and see if I can figure it out?
Sure. Which way are you going?
Towards the thing in the center.
Okay. Go ahead and path your way to it.
That's where I go.
Okay. And as you get closer, you notice a few things. One, this entire room seems to be made of some sort of metallic, almost gold, but almost silver. And it takes a moment for it to click, but then you realize, oh, this room is filled with electrum. The
Oh.
entire walling is covered in it. And the floor seems to be steel imbued electrum. But more importantly, looking at this device here, can you make an investigation check? So you notice that there are 3 orbs across the device. There is a red one, a white one, and a black one. And as you're looking at this map, there's one point that comes out to you immediately, and that is Provnir, which is very prominent in the center. You see the floating sphere, but the continents aren't where you would expect them to be. They match more some old texts and theories rather than the maps that you would find today.
So I got a question. Are these shackles? What are these?
Make an investigation check.
Is it just the illusion thing in the center?
That's at the center of this part, yes. Okay. So what you notice is that the chains that are coming from this are going into the ground. And you notice that there seems to be some sort of magical current coming up through them, as they are also wrapped with wiring of electrum.
Electrum is just innately magic, yeah.
It is extremely potent for magic.
Okay, perfect.
And you would also notice that this is very likely how this device, after so long, is being powered. You don't know what source it's coming from, but this is large enough that it requires 3 different power sources.
Can I also go around to see if there's any source of quote-unquote life?
Sure. Go ahead and make an investigation check. And actually, on top of that investigation check, can you also give me a survival check?
Survival. Oh, man.
Okay. So, as you're going about this room, you notice a few things. First and foremost, it's clean. Extremely clean. There's different things about, like, for example, when you come around this bottom side, kind of keeping your distance from the center pillar, you notice that this seems to have been almost destroyed. And while a mess has been left by that, there's no dust on anything. There's no indications that somebody has been through here other than very clearly this was destroyed by someone.
I'm going
You
to
also
By something.
notice that there are a few things that stick out to you. Over here, and this is given your extremely high investigation, there seems to be a small red puddle. And over here, there is a glowing panel.
Do I sense if that puddle is blood? And if so,
Make a medicine check. And are you going straight over there?
15?
Okay. So you do get an indication that this is blood.
Is it fresh? Or...
It is yes and no. It is not fresh blood, but it's very hard to tell how old it is, given that it has a strange, almost fluid, but yet solid consistency to it. And as you come over here investigating the room, you notice that there is a table in the south also covered in it.
Hmm.
And it's just blood, right? There are no parts.
Just seems to be blood.
Mhm.
You do notice a few herbs you have seen in the past lining this table. Most of them seem to be healing herbs.
Oh.
Grab 'em.
Point the pen.
The panel is down here.
What-
Although
what is
currently
this?
Rain is the only person that would know it.
Okay.
I'm going to mention it then and relay to the group while
Okay.
I head over to the table and mention to our resident alchemists.
Grab 'em.
I'll actually take out a cloth and then sort of gingerly put them in.
Okay. You can mark down that you have the materials to create 4 greater healing potions
Ooh.
and 2 superior healing potions.
For greater and 2 superior.
Like money.
I don't know how long it'll take me, but fuck yeah.
Nice.
I'm gonna speak out. You said the 3 friends are still.
They are currently active. You have approximately half an hour left.
Yep. So I'm gonna speak out. I'm gonna be like, if anyone comes, you 3 don't say a word. There's a good chance that they'll know anyway, but I don't want anyone.
You're such a party pooper.
Say
I
it
agree.
that way.
He's boring.
Yeah.
See,
Are
I
you-
like this guy. He knows how to have fun.
Are you gonna look at the panel, Nihilus?
I was gonna
That's
look at this
mine.
desk because we haven't noticed the panel yet.
She
Oh, no, she
relayed
told
it?
us.
Yeah.
I'll look. Is there like papers or anything on this desk as I make my way to the panel?
There are a few, yes.
I want to look at them.
Okay. Make an intelligence roll. Or a history check. One of the two.
History.
Okay. You can tell that this is some form of ancient celestial, very similar to what you saw on the door outside. This is written in ink, but it's all magically imbued.
Did the
I-
papers look safe to touch? Like they're not going to crumble under
They
my
just-
touch?
Could be papers.
I would like to collect them and put them in my bag for later.
I think I still have comprehend languages up.
Do you?
Yeah, you used it
Or-
right before the door, so yeah, you would still
Okay.
have minutes on that.
Come take a look at these.
In the meantime, what are these cages? Or what looks like cages?
All right. So as you're looking at these cages, you notice that each of them seems to have previously housed some sort of either creature or object. There's no like remains in them. The creatures are mostly indicated by the fact that you see small scratch marks on them. But give me a history check.
Hmm. That's
Very
good.
nice. You're rolling them 20s today. All right. So you've been quite a few places in Murda, and this room in particular very much reminds you of a doctor's office. It seems to have a good collection of
Oh
tools
God.
all around. And while you aren't sure what the cages are for, given the uh, bedding that you have there, plus the objects that you found on the table, you're guessing that they were probably some sort of material for healing or some sort of things dealing with that.
Seems like there's some experiments going on over here, team.
All right. Aris, when you look at these papers, you see a few different things. One, you find what seems to be a journal. This entry details attempting to save the life of one of their kin. It mentions that this individual seems to have been injured in some way, shape, or form, and that as a result of this injury, the balance has been broken, and that if they don't survive the night, they aren't sure what's going to happen to the world.
It specifically said the balance.
I didn't catch that.
It specifically said the balance had been broken.
It does. The second page you find in there seems to detail an operation to capture the individual that had broken the balance. This one seems to come from much later. And apparently they were successful in saving their kin, and that balance has been restored. But that, in particular, the Red Moon has taken a sight of vengeance.
Red Moon has taken a slight of vengeance.
And then the final paper that you find is them stating that this room is to be sealed and never to be opened again.
Is this a
I have a
door?
question.
Well, sure.
So does it specify who broke the balance, or is it that the Red Moon broke the balance, or what?
Would I know that in reference to the history that I know with the spell
Does
plague?
not seem to be related to that. In fact,
Okay.
these are too old to be related.
To be that? Okay.
And then as far as indicating who, it does not. It just mentions another ascended.
Okay. Ascended? Like, how do we mean ascended?
They seem to refer to the almost as the title. Right, Gene, what would you like to do?
If you're talking.
I just don't know what to do. None of this is really in my field. I wouldn't know exactly what would be going on here.
Okay. Make a religion check.
Aris,
very
bring the papers.
The moment you walked in this door, your connection to Bahamut's gone.
Ooh.
Loser.
Still have connection to my friend.
Your friend still seems to be there. And when you confer with them, they also feel that their own connection has been broken.
Ugh.
With my librarian skills.
Room is some sort of like place that gods can't enter or see through.
You're not sure. Do you want to test it in some way?
You know, why not? They say that if you invoke your god's name, they can peer and see you. So I'm gonna call out Bahamut.
Okay. So, calling out to Bahamut, you focus on your prayer book, and usually this would fill you with a feeling of protection, a feeling of warmth, and you would be able to feel that divine presence. But as you do this, it's nothing. There's no connection whatsoever, and there seems to be no ability to call up any of your spells.
I'm gonna call out to Athena. Athena, do you feel your presence of your goddess?
I cast Mage Hand.
Nothing happens.
Do I see them panicking over this, I
But-
guess?
But Aris still has Comprehend Languages up.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Mage Hand.
Nothing happens.
What the fuck?
Oh, well, we did surmise that this is
It-
outside.
Do I feel the magic release? Or do I not feel the magic at all?
You can't feel the weave at all.
Aros, try one of
Oh.
your specialty spells.
Well,
Well, that would work probably.
it's
Yeah, it would be
Yeah,
actually
that's probably
confirmed
gonna
that
work.
that's the case.
I wouldn't like. We already opened the door on accident.
Well-
Can we just take it slow?
here's the thing, right? I can use 3 today, so I don't want to burn more. I can hold person. I can quote unquote hold person twice, and then I can. And that's probably.
All right. Well, let's just be very careful in here, and I take a look at the shiny panel.
So as you look at the shining panel, you notice a lever that is right next to a dial. Or sorry, a lever and a dial that are both flanking some sort of depressible plaque with a glass pane below it. The glass pane being somewhat lit. The
right.
liver itself seems to have 3 different slots on it, and it is currently in the top position.
Okay.
I move over to where Jean is, and then I kind of hold out my hand and try and replicate a dagger.
A dagger forms in your hand.
I
Yeah,
twirl
that
the
works.
dagger.
Well, I was
Just-
talking about like, what about your shape shifting? You don't even know how that comes about. Do you
I
think?
don't believe
Well,
that.
Well, her
intelligent.
dagger.
Oh, is it her shape shifting or her like psychic dagger throwing shit that?
Yeah,
she-
her.
about?
She just pulled out a dagger. Her shit works.
The dagger is, but I'm also gonna hold out my other hand and then change it to a basically replicate Jean's hands.
And it's extremely easy. Like, changing shape has been second nature to you since you were young, but it has never felt so fluid as it does in this room.
It's like
I'm going to mention this, and then I'm going to try and replicate Jean.
So not
Basically-
only do you replicate Jean, you are a perfect mirror copy.
You should get another Gene token put on.
Oh, tails.
I'm also going to mention this to the party. Most
Which is
especially
very
Jean.
strange as you are now speaking in Jean's voice.
Wait.
The real
a minute.
question is, can I swap to Draconic and start speaking? Would she understand me? Just swap to Draconic and say basically just say, hey, can you hear me?
Rain, do you speak Draconic?
Do I understand?
Do you speak Draconic?
No, so I won't
No,
understand.
you don't understand it.
It's worth a
Seems
test.
like that. Mhm.
So he sounds like
Just
him.
an illusion.
sounds like him. She looks like him.
It seems like illusion magic is a lot more amplified here.
So, Tails, I see this, and I'm going to want to try something.
I want to
Just-
leave.
Just no, just go.
One thing that I did want to tell you as well, Nihilus, you do see text at the top of the plaque.
Is it the same language?
It's the same language, and you recognize that the first sentence is the same as that on the door.
Oh. Aris, come read this.
I'm going to change back to my previous form, and then move over to the southeast side. What do I see there?
East side. So what you see is what seems to be a portcullis.
A what?
A circular door. However, the door goes to nothing. There's just a wall on the other side.
Do I see like a sort of keyhole or a lock somewhere?
You see that this circular device is made of the same electrum as the walls. You also notice that it is woven with other materials. One in particular that stands out to you is silver.
Silver. I'm going to relay this to the party. So, beside me, like the cliffs on the side, is that like a wall? Do I see anything?
There is no cliff. So this is everything that you see on the walls is pure electrum wall. The everything that's outside the map is just indicating things that are in the dirt that you guys can't see.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, what the fuck does this say?
So as you read the plaque, it says once again, may the heathen who upset the balance reflect upon their actions for time eternal. May their blood flow about, hanging somewhere between life and death, to remind them never again to slight the moon.
Oh my god. That's what you found.
What?
Can
Could you type
Can
that
you
out
either
for me,
message
please?
that or
Yeah.
repeat? Thank you.
And chat.
That's the blood you found.
Ever
The
be
blood?
so we're gonna leave that
What?
alone for
Yeah, let's not touch that panel. What are these?
They seem to just be magical lights.
There's no like line between them. Did we set off an alarm?
As far as you can tell.
Damn it.
Make an arcana check.
Sometimes lights do just be lights.
No, everything's a trap.
Nice.
Alright. As you're looking about, you try and shift with your new eyes. And your eyes do work. But there's nothing for them to pick up in here. So even though these lights are very clearly magical in nature, they are not using the weave. And
So
when you look at the runic circles on the ground, they're not in traditional draconic. They're even not in traditional celestial. They seem to be runic in nature. Far older magics than you've ever experienced before.
I would like to copy down all the runes I see.
Make a
Why would-
performance check at disadvantage.
Or be in-
No! Guidance! Guidance!
Why would they be in Draconic?
Most modern magic using the weave is usually written
Oh
down.
my god, look at that. I didn't need it.
And you
Plus
also
one.
get a +3, I believe, from Jean.
Not a saving throw.
So
It's a
21.
check. Oh, only saving throws. Okay. Well, you said
So,
disadvantage, so to be fair, it would be 18.
But with this, and the reason it's at disadvantage is that as you're looking at this, your eyes in particular have a hard time focusing on this. Almost as if your eyes are rejecting it. But you persevere through. this is not the first time you have had to copy down something you wanted nothing to do with. After all those years of copying down texts in the library, particularly when you had to copy down the research of somebody that was a complete moron, this is nothing compared to that. So
Damn.
you are able to very successfully put all this down.
So, Tails. Can I hold out my hand? Just kinda kinda try to like channel my magics.
So
Either
as you do so,
do
you
something
don't
or
unleash the magics, but you feel your innate magics start to build up as you call upon them.
I never had this before.
So one thing that happens in particular for you, you've always felt it. It was a little bit ingrained, so it's something that's hard to describe to others. But as you hold out your hand, you notice that your hand starts to phase. But when you concentrate on it, it's normal. Almost as if you were far stronger capable of using your magics.
What do I notice at the top right area?
Alright, so as you come over there, you notice more of these chain-like structures. So they're metallic chains with electrum wiring running through them. One of them seems to be connected to a device that you're not entirely sure what it does, but you're guessing connects to this and allows for interface of power. And then you find another one that seems to have broken. You notice a indenture that has allowed a caustic fluid to come flowing out, and that fluid is trying to eat through the floor, but seeming to be unable to.
Where is it? That. Do I see
The device
movement?
that seems to be in working order is over here.
I'm gonna mention this to the party then to see if anyone recognizes it. Mm-hmm. This one with the chains.
There, as I'm walking over to
You do. And when you go to these papers, these seem to be medical notes.
Get him.
I'll just grab them up and keep.
And as you come over, this device is something you have never seen before. You can very easily tell that this is a smaller version of the chains that are powering this device here. But the smaller device that it's connected to and anything else about how it works is completely a mystery to you.
What is this here?
That seems to just be more crates. There's no paper on that one. That's just graphic.
Is that another blood spot?
So that one does not seem to be blood. That seems to be some sort of. It does seem to be an organic material, but it does not look like blood. In fact, it kind of looks like a stew.
A stew?
I'm gonna attempt. I don't know if it'll work. Can I try and detect good and evil?
Sure.
Does it work?
Does not.
Do I lose the spell slot?
You do not.
Okay.
You couldn't call upon it.
Okay.
Make an investigation check.
Oh, I double clicked. I'm sorry.
You're fine. So the first one is a 9. This is a very strange device. It takes you a moment, though. You think it might just be a stove.
Oh, okay.
I thought whenever I first saw it.
Someone
Does the
just put this-
stew look recently spilt?
Just like the rest of this room, it obviously couldn't have just happened. But it doesn't look like it's old either. But it also doesn't look normal to you either.
Oh, I want to touch
When
it
you look
so
at
bad.
it closer, you notice it's not actually touching the ground.
What?
I dare you.
How is it not touching the ground?
Feed it to your bow.
Just slightly above it.
Fuck no.
Am I
Okay.
touching the ground?
Oh.
Are you gonna try and check?
I'm gonna like stomp and see if I'm actually touching the ground.
Feels like you are.
You know, guys, I had a thought. We got into this place with time magic. Do you think this place is on a separate zone or like timeline, or like this may accelerate time or slow down time the longer we're in here?
That is
Could
highly
be.
possible, actually.
But we're gonna find out when we get out of here. What do you three think?
That we shouldn't fucking touch anything.
I'm talking to the voices
just
in my
did.
head.
Oh.
And what did you just touch?
Huh?
Rain just said she touched the chain, right?
No. It was more of a remark to the papers that we just kept.
I mean,
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
touching a bunch of papers and nothing has happened so far.
Yeah. And the device is still working also?
The device in the center seems to be stationary with its illusion.
No, I mean the one on right where
It
I'm
doesn't seem to be actively working right now, but it seems to be in good order. Unlike the other one that is dented.
dented. Which one?
One with
Oh, the one
the
beside.
fluid that is drained out of it completely.
What's going on with this?
Make an investigation check.
I want to look at Gene's feet and see if he's touching the ground.
So this is some sort of device that you're not fully understanding.
Okay.
Are you using your...
I
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to you. It just seems to be a tall object with brass piping in it.
I
have
don't
a
know, but those
question.
notes were totally fucking worth it.
I seem to have forgotten. How the fuck did we end up here in the first place?
I opened the door with magic.
What door? Where were we?
We
I was
were
looking around.
down.
We were in the research lab that was under Closa.
Yeah.
We went
and
back
then-
for loot.
Very far below the research center.
Mm-hmm.
Remember when I sent my bird down and everyone was calling it dumb as fuck, and then I called it dumb as
Your-
fuck when the chick
yeah,
said
your
it's
bird
like
is dumb as
100
fuck.
feet down or something. Yeah, that's where.
Oh, did the people in your orb have any idea?
That's why I asked.
They seem to have no idea about any of this. Azravon, however, is absolutely enjoying every moment of this.
Oh, yeah.
What's this thing in the back here?
Wait, I can help you look and guidance you.
Oh, okay, yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
Nylas, come over here. What's this thing in the back?
I help him look, and I was like, oh, can I even guidance?
Doesn't seem to.
I'll help you look.
Go ahead and make a investigation roll at advantage. Good thing. This seems to just
I
be
don't
a
like
tool.
double clicks.
We're so
Nice.
good. We can tell it's
What-
tools.
So, what kind of tools are in there?
Screwdriver, wrench. Some of them are formed in very strange ways. There's some weird shapings, and you don't know what all of them are used for, but this seems to just be a traditional toolbox. It reminds you very much of a carpenter's box or a metallurgist, but
And
yeah.
are these pillars, or what are these?
those are indeed pillars.
Do they have any writing on them?
Do not. But you do know that they are not made of electrum. They seem to be made of silver.
So it's like a conduit kind of thing?
Essentially.
Does the blood look like it's moved at all?
Doesn't seem to.
I'm slightly afraid that this place is a stop in time because everything seems off. It seems to be fresh blood, but not really. The stew seems to be freshly made, but not really. Do you think whatever happened here caused it to be stopped in time?
It's possible.
Gene, make an
Especially.
investigation check.
Oh god. I'm spouting things
Oh god,
out.
you're the only one by the door.
Investigation?
Okay. You notice as you're looking at the illusion around there, so you were talking with Rain earlier, and you were interested in the fact that she had turned into you. You were testing things with Bahamut. What you didn't notice is that at some point your tail touched the black moon.
Question. Dragonborns don't have tails.
Oh, okay, so you went with the tail.
That's not a question.
No,
well,
I
some
didn't.
Dragonborns. Okay, but you
Clarification, yeah.
bumped into the black moon, and there seems to be lines that have somewhat come up in the illusion that weren't there previously.
Word lines?
Literal lines. Almost divisions between the different parts of the illusion.
I call our local mages and knowledge clerics over because I wouldn't understand what this means.
Does that mean anything to me?
Okay.
Nihilus, go ahead and make a Arcana or History, your choice, and this will be at advantage given your background.
Arcana.
Okay. So this seems like the barriers between the planes. And make a perception check. Okay. It's faint, but there are lines around Provnir and coming through it, but it doesn't seem easy to see at the moment.
What did you do, Gene, to...
Transformed into Nihilus.
Wait, what?
There's 2 Nihiluses.
Oh, yeah.
It's mentioned about the clerics and knowledgeable, so I changed into now.
Oh, yeah, you're...
Showing this.
So,
Especially since
Does my
shifting-
nose really look like that?
I'm going to look at my nose finally. Maybe.
A little bewitched twitch of the nose.
moons, are they all, like, reachable?
Very easily.
I'm gonna touch the red one.
As you touch the red one, the planes
backward.
shift. Which way do you go, right or left?
Thing. I'm
That's some of the
going.
shit we don't know about.
I'm gonna go.
Left. So as you change the moon further to the left, the map starts to go back to what you would normally notice for a map of the planes. You can see the outer planes, the inner planes, and a few realms you've never seen or heard of before. This is much more expansive than anything you've ever seen. But at its center is Provnir.
Can it go more left or no?
It cannot go more left.
I'm gonna tap to the right.
So as you go to the right, you notice that the planes start to shift and change, and then eventually the planes as you know them disappear. and are instead replaced by a different set of plains. This one far more desolate. This one only having a few remaining plains on it, while many others are scattered and broken in the illusion. You notice two prominent ones, but the most important being Provnir, still in the center.
Do I know what the other one is?
You have no idea.
I don't either.
This is like kid in a candy store. No idea what any of this is.
Okay.
Purely fascinating.
So I'm gonna tap the red moon back to how it used to be before we came in here.
And when you put it back to its original position, it almost seems to be the two maps overlapping each other.
Was that how it used to be?
When you put it back to where it was, which now makes sense why the map felt wrong, because it's actually two maps on top of each other.
Oh.
Interesting.
So, what happens when I touch the white moon?
So as you touch the white moon, this one seems to only be able to go one direction. As you do it, words pop up over the different regions, but they're a little too faded in its current state.
So, what if I tap it to the red moon to the left?
Okay, so as you tap it to the left, you see words above all the different realms, and this is far brighter now. And with your comprehend language up, you notice that all of these are names. Provnir, standing above the center one. You see a set of other realms. You see the abyss, you see the hells, you see the inner planes, you see the elemental planes, but you also see other planes. You see off onto one side Faerun with its own set of planes surrounding it. You see another one on the other side named Eberron with its own set of planes surrounding it. Another one to the far side named Theros with its own set of planes. And they seem to continue on and on for a little while.
I'm gonna tap it to the right all the way.
Okay. So as you tap it to the right, there's not as many names this time. You see a few old names, but slashed through and broken. Unreadable even to your comprehend languages. But the two names that remain, you see Provnir and you see Kryn. Krynn.
Wait. Would we Nihilus, do you recognize Kryn at all? Do I recognize
Do I
Kryn
recognize Kryn at all?
Kryn, so when you were looking at the left map, some of those planes have popped up in literature before, usually from those that have either tried to visit other places doing planar spells, some of them doing spells that they weren't meaning to, including adventurers that have found their way to your plane. Not trying to come here, but not able to get back to where they originally came from either. But Kryn is not one of them.
No one knows anything about Kryn.
Doesn't seem to.
So what's going on with the black orb while it's touched?
Do you move the black orb?
I'll help if I need to.
So very similar to what was going on with the white moon. This one only goes one direction. And what occurs is that you notice that there is a highlighting of barriers between all of the different realms. You are currently on the right side of the red moon, so you notice that the barriers are broken. And with the exception of Provnir and Kryn, none of them seem to have sustained planes anymore.
Tap it to the left.
When you tap it to the left, you notice that all the different planes are where they would be expected. You notice greater barriers between the different realms, and then smaller planes having their own barriers. Make an investigation check,
I assist.
and you can do so at advantage. Okay. You notice from the abyss, there's almost a puncturing of the planes directed towards Provnir. And with that roll, you also notice that many of the interplanes seem to be interweaving around that puncture, almost filling in the gap left behind by it.
Like they're getting sucked in?
It's almost like a
Guarding
funnel.
it?
So it's imagine if Provnir was at the bottom and you punctured it with a funnel.
Yeah.
And then when you pulled it back up, the other planes started draining into the hole left behind. And the planes in particular you notice are the fire plane, the air plane, the earth plane, the Fey realm, and the realm of undeath.
What about the abyss and the hells?
So the hells do not seem to be attached to this at all, but the abyss seems to be directly center of where this puncture came from. And Nihilus, make a history check.
Yes!
Jump down to secrets.
Oh, no.
How are you guys doing tonight?
So,
Ooh, Bennett.
the feel to have a twin.
I wonder if I also replicate your bow. Or maybe it's just
I want to
illusion.
try something, Calic. I want to try something.
What?
You want to try something with me?
What's up?
I'll wait for Tails to come back. I'm gonna want you to turn into me. I'm gonna want you to try doing like my rewind time magic.
It's
I want to see
not
if it's
gonna work.
probably
It's
not.
Definitely not.
Probably not, but oh, that actually.
Because
I'm
she
actually
couldn't
curious now. After that, I want to try to see if there's a possibility I can tamper with your bow.
There's also something
Mm-hmm.
I realized I might be able to understand all languages that my people know. You know,
Your people.
squad.
Wait, what type of people are these?
Like I'm referring to Azrael, Shadow, and Amelia.
Wait.
Their
Oh.
souls is in you. You can understand all their languages.
Well, because like the reason why I knew, as long as I activate them, like what it would be though.
Okay.
Like I'm thinking,
we should really start thinking once we leave this room how we're gonna reseal it. Because I doubt we should probably keep this door open.
I'm
those
gonna
two
try something.
doors. I'm actually also curious about those. The top and the bottom right side.
Do you think we're gonna spend a whole session in here?
Tails did mention that it's gonna be a lore dump for this episode.
Well,
'Cause of
I
this.
mean, literally, this is the most amount of notes I've taken. What
gave
I've
up
I've literally
halfway
got
through.
over a page of notes. Got like a page and a half.
I'm basically using the blood as reference now. No.
I explain to Aris what I just learned. So, the puncture looks like the puncture that created the infinite layers of the abyss, but on a smaller scale. And the puncture was created by an ancient tool, and when it was used, it killed the deity that created the abyss.
Interesting.
The puncture and the barrier.
We've done every combination of it.
It seems to at this point, yes.
So I'm gonna just set everything back. I was gonna ask Tails, would I, if I have these three up, right, would I be able to it's activated?
Generally, no. Like, you could ask them to read it, but they are not influenced by your comprehend spell.
Well,
So
yeah, that's
language
irrelevant.
that they
it's more
knew.
like
Yes, they could read it.
This is something I should have fucking asked before. I'm gonna quickly ask them what they know
for languages.
Yeah.
All right.
Second, real quick.
Just tonight, I've taken 3 pages of notes.
I've taken it.
Told you guys you would need it.
Okay, so give me Azravon.
Alright, so Azravon's pretty straightforward. He speaks Common, Sylvan, and Elvish.
I say hello in Sylvan.
And he says hello back, and you kind of see almost the shade of somebody doing a bow out of Aris. So Shadow knows Common, Dwarvish, Thieves' Cant, and Undercommon.
You know stuff I don't know.
Okay, and when you ask him about these, he does tell you, while he has no problem telling you anything in any of the languages, the Thieves' Cant will be somewhat at discretion.
I'm gonna do a complicated high five with Shadow.
All right. And then as you're talking, she pipes up and goes, Oh, very well. I speak Infernal, Abyssal. Fiend. Oh no, what was the other one? Hold on, let me pull her back up. She speaks Infernal, Abyssal, Deep Speech, Primordial, and Orc.
Random.
Mm-hmm.
No, and a common, of course, right?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting choices.
She's had an interesting life.
I believe it.
Mm-hmm.
I say eclectic choices in Primordial.
I mean, you got to be able to service your customers, and it works a lot better when they understand you.
These are very fucking.
No wonder I pissed her off so much when I said what I did, because it was fucking true.
Because
One
it's
There's
true
no-
doesn't mean you had to point it out, okay?
It saved your ass.
There's no sin in having little pleasure in life.
I'm gonna lay down on the floor and see if people's shoes are touching the ground.
Okay. I'm not even gonna have you roll for this one. No, they don't seem to be touching the ground.
How far off the ground are they?
Only about a centimeter.
Interesting.
Almost
share
as
that.
if there's a small barrier
I
between
share
the
this
floor.
knowledge.
So I'd assume if one person would try to lick the floor, they lick this invisible barrier.
I don't
That
think
would
I
make
want to lick
sense.
the invisible barrier.
You notice though that the objects in here are touching the floor.
Mm.
Is it like... I wonder if it's like a stasis thing, like Jean said.
Everything under it is stasis.
Getting more and more like.
I want to walk back out towards the door and see how far like the barrier seems to go.
Okay. And the moment you walk outside the door, you have a sudden rush come through. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh my god.
I knew it.
no.
We're in stasis right now, guys.
Okay.
Nice.
So you didn't realize how much you were interweaved with the weave. But when it suddenly all comes rushing back in, it's almost like getting hit by a tidal wave. But you persevere through it. You feel a bit nauseous, but your magics are back.
Everybody hold my hand.
Can I
Everybody
see?
stay
Hold
close
up,
to me.
hold up. Can I see Nihilus right now?
She seems to just be holding her stomach and kind of keeping herself alight.
Okay.
I'm okay.
Nihilus.
I'm okay.
Can you hear me? Is our? Can we
okay.
have a conversation?
You seem to hear each other just fine.
Yeah, we're not in stasis.
No, I think the barrier, like, I wonder if everything underneath it or that the barrier is protecting.
Yeah. That was the concern. We just, since we can talk to each other, we're basically proving that because you're on one side of the door and I'm on the other side. We're
Yeah, the
basically
room
proving
isn't
that
in stasis, it's
Jean's-
stuff.
Yeah, the room isn't in stasis. There's everything underneath potentially.
I want to try and standing outside the door, cast Identify on whatever invisible barrier is there and
Okay.
see if I get anything.
Just flat casting or ritual?
Flat casting.
Okay. So instantaneously, you cast on the floor, and what comes back makes no sense to you. This is not a school of magic that you understand, and is very much not a part of the weave.
Okay, but it is some kind of magical barrier, obviously.
It is definitely magical in nature.
And I don't get any school. Fuck.
I'm pretty sure Calic and I can open these fucking gates.
I think that's a terrible idea. Absolutely fucking terrible.
Get back in here.
Literally the thing on the
Get
control
back in.
panel. I don't want to.
You guys are arguing.
Yeah, not quietly
by the way,
either.
By the way, we all need to sit down and talk about Kyrie specifically. We need to.
Oh my god!
We need to
I
talk
think at
about
this point we know, right? We
we?
know. She's the Red Moon.
Do we know though?
Yes, we know. Okay,
Yeah, but
I am
what's that
very
mean?
sure. It means she's a god, and I'm afraid. I don't want to go back in there.
Eldon, do you stop Rain from touching your bow?
What's she trying to do with it?
Just poking
Just
it.
seems to be poking it.
She's transformed into you.
I don't think I was gonna do anything, so go ahead, knock yourself out.
Okay. Rain, make a
Just
wisdom
don't put
saving
anything
throw.
on it.
I've touched his
Oh,
bow and
wizard.
nothing happened to me.
Okay,
But
Rain.
she's impersonating him.
jump down to secrets.
Oh,
Oh no.
Why?
Oh, God, Rain's about to go fucking catatonic.
My
You're
bow's about to fucking destroy her mind.
But back to our argument / conversation. So I think she is a magic god that predates Mistral even.
How have we come to this conclusion?
She's the Red Moon,
But how
or
do
an
we know
incarnation
this?
of the Red Moon.
Well,
How do our characters know this?
Okay,
yeah, that's
so
what
okay, well, you may not know, but I know.
Yeah, I was about to say
Okay.
Nyla saw the vision between the three
I
mages.
told you guys about the vision, though.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
told
but
us.
it doesn't specifically mean she is that.
As this occurs, Eldon, you notice that Rain starts to shift. She was a wood
Yeah.
elf being you, but this new wood elf, slightly lighter in skin, deep red hair, and very strong musculature, looks in your direction and says, "So you're the new wielder of the bow."
Possessed.
Middle.
I look
Possessed.
back at this, I'm like, the fuck?
I want you both to roll initiative.
Oh, what?
Gallic! We can't. We have to get out of this room. We can't use any spells.
Fucking Chrome window up. Hold on.
From
Why
outside
is
the
this
door.
fucking broken, dude? Ugh.
Is it just them or is it us as well?
Just them, unless
Ah,
you're gonna
okay.
try and help.
Do I notice what's going on?
Friday the 13th.
Since I'm right behind
You're
them?
right there, so you would notice this. The other two, it would probably be another round before they'd notice.
Why are you guys rolling so much?
I forgot to click on my character. I rolled again. It's supposed to be 13.
The option.
Wait, what is happening? What is happening right now?
I
Just from
touched
outside
your
the door.
bow. I changed.
Yeah, I know this, but why?
Something.
Why
Tails.
is this
I
specific thing happening?
The urge.
Tails,
To
can I see
fight
this from
you.
outside the room?
You and Aris are probably very heated in your discussions. Go ahead and roll your initiative, but it'll probably be a round before you guys notice anything.
So exactly
Accurate.
what am I looking at right now? Just
Right
this
now,
big-
you just see a wood elf male that just told Eldon that they want to test him and see if he's worthy.
Oh,
It's one of these.
I'm not interfering.
All right. So Eldon, what would you like to do?
Damn.
You're fighting Rain. You're fighting your bow.
I'm so fucking.
This is amazing.
So, am I aware that I'm being tested?
Oh, they
right now?
blatantly told you they are going to test you.
All right, very well then.
PvP!
Bro.
Very well then.
Oh, man.
Remember, we have no spells or whatnot, so
Yep, this
Oh
is
yeah,
Millie.
I can't use any of my fucking
None
spells.
of your spells
can I?
seem to work in here.
So we're all physical.
Oh, good thing I've got a replacement for my spell then.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so what are
I-
you gonna do?
I'll
Don't mess with the test.
oh wait, hold on.
if this
That's
is a
what the
test,
test.
I'll.
I probably can't even do my channel divinities in here, could I?
You do
Mhm.
not fill Bahamut.
Oh, well, I can't help you guys.
Okay, hold on. Let me. Wait, what? What? You have low AC, right? Yeah, you do.
Might not matter on her AC.
She's a completely different person.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, true, but this is fucking weird. Anyway, fuck it. So we're gonna use. Yeah, fuck it. Let's just go.
All right. All three of them will hit. Rain, you do not need to take this away from your HP. I will be keeping track of it here.
Alright.
All right. So as these flurry of arrows come out, which is at disadvantage currently because you are within melee range.
I'm not though. It's 5 feet.
Oh, you're short bow, aren't you?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, sharpshooter. Yep. Because
Yes.
all right. So yeah, you are able to puncture 3 arrows into them, and you notice that the face just gives you a wry smile. Very good. Now let's try this. RS or Jean, are you guys going to do anything, or are you staying out?
I'm gonna. Actually, I'm gonna be right beside Jean. I'm gonna chill here, you know.
in case
Well,
you need some
alright.
save.
Did I hear this individual?
It was quite loudly proclaimed.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm still yelling at Aris as he walks away.
I'm just saying we need to talk about it, Nihilus. Okay.
I'm
But-
gonna
Leave it for
call
now.
out. I'm just gonna call out and say, do we really need to perform a test of fighting at this place where we don't
I
know what's
didn't-
going on?
I didn't do this.
Should we take this somewhere else potentially?
The
Looks
being
so.
kind of looks your direction. What better place than the now? If you are a true warrior, you never know when you'll be attacked. Just like this. Rain, I would like you to make 3 attacks. All of your damage is doubled.
Oh,
3
shit.
Excuse me?
attacks.
Excellent.
What type of attack?
Just do your normal blades attack.
Blades. Oh, the psychic actually?
Yes,
Yeah, all that damage was water damage, I believe, right?
correct.
Yeah, if it matters.
Holy crap.
There's a net
Alright.
one there.
That's good.
Does the 17 hit?
Barely.
Okay. So as the individual holds up their hand, you see an identical bow form in their hands. This one gleaming in multiple colors. You see strews of greens, blues, reds, and a diamond affixed to the top and the bottom. And as these arrows puncture into you, you can feel the regions burning, freezing, bubbling, and just all these different effects happening all at once. You take 22 points of damage. there is. Do you have any resistances? That'll probably be easier.
No,
Okay, then you take the full 22
and
points.
I can't use spells here either. So
Correct. Well, your resistances would be innate, so.
yeah, but I would also have.
Oh yeah, your orbs are
because it's
yeah.
elemental damage.
Yeah, in this
But
case,
not
yeah.
here.
All right, Nihilus, you now notice that Eldon just got 2 arrows into them, and a third arrow went flying off to the wall behind him, and then dissipated in a flurry of magics.
What's going on?
Did you wish to move closer, or are you going to
Nope.
stay there?
I'm gonna stay at the cusp of the door.
Okay. Eldon, what are you going to do?
What I missed.
Okay, bro. So how tall are these?
Those
get
are
me cover?
approximately 3 feet to their standing position.
So it'll give me like half cover, right?
Roughly, yeah.
Can't even get there. Hold on.
As always, to be careful. If you leave his space, he can attack you.
He's not in melee.
And it's a woman.
Oh,
Also,
aren't you?
Look,
No, it's
that's
a
10
man.
feet. Hello?
I thought you were a woman.
Is everyone else just blind? Or... 'cause they
No,
don't
but
see this
aren't
as
you-
10 feet?
You're
No, you're
like right
5
here
feet
for
away.
us.
Yeah, you're 5 feet away from him.
What? This is 10 feet.
She's right here, and
She's
you're right here.
in the square right next to you.
There you
I
go.
see her here. I can't click it, but I see her like.
Yeah, we
What is
see
going
her
on?
right here.
You crow, Ms.
No, right, because I see her here.
Oh, nope, that's not where we see her. She's right next to you.
Okay, that's fucking weird. Anyway. So
It's
is
a good
she
thing
melee?
we.
Yeah,
she's
she
in
was
melee.
poking your bow when it happened. She's within melee.
I'm so confused.
Okay, but yeah, so she's 5 feet away from you. What would you like to do?
You
Do
wanna
I
look
have
at
a
the stream
chance
to where
of
she is?
to fight the charm?
I'm just gonna move.
Actually,
I'll
yeah,
take-
go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw. This will be at disadvantage.
I'm moving from thingy.
Wow. I am so good at this game, team.
All
Nice
right.
one, dude.
Mhm.
Do I see that Rain's trying to break free?
She does not look like herself, so
Yep.
I would say probably not.
Okay.
Is it my turn?
It would be.
Can I like step in front of whoever this person is? It's like enough of this fighting. This is pointless.
And at
Wait.
this point, Rain is going to walk through you, reforming on the other side,
What?
Whoa. Whoa.
and stepping here. Go ahead and make 3 more attacks.
I didn't. Hold on.
Dang.
Yeah, we skipped
Who's-
papers.
what is the turn order? Did we skip my turn? Hello?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you just moved. Yeah, go ahead and do your attack.
Oh, I thought you disengaged because you moved out. So
No, I didn't disengage. Fuck that. I
Mm-mm.
said
put you back.
disengage if I was disengaging. Okay, so now we're gonna do. Fuck it, bro. Sharpshooter, let's go. Okay, not good. Fuck it,
Yeah,
bro.
that definitely will not hit.
Sharpshooter, let's go again. Boom!
That one will hit.
Nice.
All right, and at this point, as the arrow goes in,
That's so many numbers.
Yep.
Ignore the first custom. Cause
yeah, but with
that's-
the
doesn't
10, yeah.
work. So
all
it'll be
right,
4 plus 10 because favored foe.
Yes. So as the being is looking at the arrow, pulls it out, and blows on it, loading it into their own bow.
This is can't wait, bro. Stay away from me, bro.
All right, Gene, do you still try to intervene?
I'll still do what I tried to do.
Okay. So you ended up here, And Rain's body shifts around you and reforms on the other side, walking this way. Okay. Your bow is strong, but this is what its true nature is like. Rain, I would like you to make one attack, but this one is going to be a... Well, here, I'll roll first, and then I'll go into that.
Oh, okay. Oops.
And this one is at advantage. Yep.
Advantage.
So, as this
I reach
shoots
out.
Well,
Fuck.
there's no sneak attack, remember?
Yeah, but it's an
So it's not even
advantage.
that much damage. It's not even that much damage.
You can cancel the crit though, right?
Yeah, fuck. I'm.
Are you canceling the crit?
Dude, just
Do
play
it.
it how you're gonna play it.
I'm leaving it.
Okay. So, as this occurs,
I'll say I think that.
Eldon, you feel the first arrow puncture through you, followed by a second arrow, then a third, then a fourth, then a fifth, then a
What?
sixth.
Excuse me?
What?
As a flurry of arrows comes out of the bow from where that arrow had punctured. You take 30 points of multiple elemental damages. You are also pinned to the wall as it flings you back near the canister, holding
Where's
you
my
to
half
it.
cover, bro?
She moved
They
around
seem
it.
to have no influence from cover.
Oh, it's ethereal.
Dang.
Are you alive?
Yo,
Yes.
the Bose Master. Man, gonna have to
A few
prove
things
your
that you
worth.
noticed. Some of these arrows were ethereal. Some of these arrows were radiant. Some of these arrows were all the different elements as they were flying in your direction.
Ooh. It's an
Rain, make
LB3.
another wisdom saving throw.
God,
At this point,
man.
What is wrong with you? Fix your dice.
Is that a disadvantage
trying-
or just normal?
This
It's a
one was-
disadvantage.
this
The
one was a
red-
disadvantage. Yep.
The redhead
Okay.
is too charming, man.
At this point, the being lowers
Good
their
sexy
bow.
elf.
You're at about 6? Okay, perfect. They lower their bow. Not a bad showing, at least for a first visit. I'm excited to see what you grow into, but I think you should feed me better.
Tell
At
me
which point,
before stop. Is there anything you can tell me? Anything more than I already know?
make an initiative check. This is to see if you are able, or actually make a persuasion check to see if they will mention anything more.
Okay.
Favorite food.
Fucking damn it.
Half the excitement of battle is not knowing
I'm-
what's coming your way.
I'm gonna do it. Fuck it. I'm going to cast. I'm gonna cast Chronal Shift so Paper can reroll.
All right, go ahead and reroll.
What happens, by the way, when I do this?
So, as you do the chronal shift, you see, and Jean and Nihilus, you both see this
Would Nihilus
whole
see it?
conversation occur. And then it literally rewinds the entire room.
What the fuck?
You all remember seeing what happened previously.
So
But-
it feels like a deja vu.
But what Eldon
Mhm.
says this time is slightly more persuasive.
There's more
Let's
passion.
just say that the more you feed me, the stronger I get. The more types of things you feed me. Well, as you can see, it gets quite exciting. Oh, and don't forget, the more expensive what you feed me, well, the more impactful.
Ain't a cheap date.
And at that point, Rain's body returns to its previous Eldon self, and Eldon, your bow begins to warm in your hand.
Well, that
Okay.
was exciting.
So the room literally.
Eldon, if
went
you come to
back.
me, I can help you.
The
I
room
wanna-
literally went back 6 seconds, right?
Yes. All right, and at this point, we're going to take a quick break.
Yeah, they're back.
Okay, I'm gonna just start feeding things to your bow.
Stay
I don't
away
think
from
or
it.
not.
Too much paper.
And Rain, you have touched the bow before.
I have?
Yep, last session.
But what happened?
Nothing.
It's because you're trying to impress.
Ugh. Wait, is it this room?
Your magic seemed to be enhanced in this room.
Wait.
Beer back.
Oh, okay. Well, You know, I did shift to Eldon. That's the difference.
I wouldn't
Maybe.
do that again. I wouldn't shift into Eldon again in this room. Eldon's looking over there, pinned to a pillar, all bloodied, bunch of holes in his jacket.
I haven't felt this good with shifting in a while. I move over to you and just shift to you. Look at how easy this is.
Be more concerned with Eldon. He has holes in him in his
Fine, he's not dead.
pinned to the fucking wall.
I just move over to Eldon as Jean and kind of pretend I'm healing.
On her own power,
Very-
guys.
Very helpful. Very fucking helpful.
You know, it's the part that counts, right?
Do you want any help off of that pillar, Eldon?
No. I'd
Like a
tell-
barrel
yeah, I
or
want
some shit like
white
that.
tails.
What's that?
man.
Man.
Oh, you're back here?
Yep, just
You
got back.
guys are bullying me.
They were-
Rain is bullying
got a-
him.
No.
I've got a question. When I did that, was it just enhanced, or how did that feel? What happened?
Literally, normally you're used to making a person shift in time.
It was a
When you did it in here, the entire room shifted.
Uh-huh.
Are we all gonna just go hold hands and
I
get out?
really want to fucking try something.
See what I mean? See what
So,
I mean?
Eldon, did you enjoy the preview?
Yeah, I want sex attacks.
It's like, this is what your LB could be, you know? Just gotta feed it better.
Feed it some
Oh, man.
lobster. Ain't no-
I want to try something, but I know it's going to be bad.
Maybe
and-
wait before trying anything till we're out of this room.
I had to try it in here if I want to try it, but I don't know if I want to try it.
I'm gonna shift to Eris.
touching his orb.
Last time she did that, she died. So
Wasn't that whenever she tried to read your mind, though?
But there was someone else connected to you who is not connected anymore.
it's really fucking. I think it's so fucking good that I'm not there for this, because that would be very bad, I think.
I don't know.
How are
What's
you
with our,
doing?
with our two reckless female group members over here?
Yo, I'm enjoying the shift, man.
Rain, make a stealth roll.
Oh.
Wait, we were taking a break. What did I miss?
We're just
Mostly
memeing, right?
memeing.
I'm basically shifting towards Aris and kind of
Gonna
slinking
touch the
towards.
door.
Yeah, he still notices you.
Okay.
What are you
And I
doing?
say, "Oh hi."
I like
How
reached
you
my
doing?
hand out. And I was like, don't fucking make me do it. I will
I'm
stop
not
you.
doing it.
I'm so curious to see what it does. I want to try it.
I'm going to mimic Aris and then just mention, "What are you doing?" It's in the same voice, the same
So like,
stance.
so what I tried to do is I tried to like mimic the rewind time thing that I did, right? Because I don't have it. Try this, right? Try this. See if she could do it, just because.
Okay. Rain,
I'm-
make an Arcana check.
I'm going to pretend there's a ball in front of me.
A ball forms,
Nice one, dude.
No.
and it's a very pretty ball. It's actually extremely vibrant and purple, but that's about all you get out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
Rain, you want to
Discount
try
airs.
something? You want to try something?
Hey, Aris, do
Do you
wanna
want no?
try
Do you want to try something? Do you want to try something? It
Eldon,
could end
before
really
they try
badly,
something,
but do you want to try something?
before they try something stupid, if you want some healing,
something?
Yeah, hold on, I don't know.
Yeah, and you are very
Yeah.
easily able to unpin yourself from that.
I want to, just snap the tails of the arrows and remove myself from this situation.
And the fun part is that when you reach down, all the arrows melt.
Oh. Interesting.
What if you were to mimic Kyrie?
That's not a good idea, I feel.
That probably isn't. But
Well,
what if?
No, definitely not here.
What if?
Mm.
Also,
don't-
that
saw what
porticulture. What
happened
if I
last
cast
time.
something on it? I opened something last time.
You're dealing
all
with
horrible ideas.
magic that
I
we
want
don't know anything about.
to make my way over to the egg, what I presume is the exit over here.
And as you are walking over, your bow cools, returning to its original state. But you once again start to feel that hunger.
Is it time again? When did I do it last? I don't remember.
It was
did
this
we
morning.
rest before? Okay.
Mhm.
But
15.
it
can't do I
seems
can't do it
that
if I wanted
just giving it some water wasn't quite enough to satiate it.
to. Obviously.
Wait, what happens if you pass
Taste.
magic through the door? Wouldn't it just dissipate though?
It's touch. If he just holds his hand out to me, I can heal him.
But then won't he have to do a wisdom saving throw?
If he just sticks his hand out the door, I can touch him.
So when Eldon goes out the door, he does not have an issue.
God, it's just us with divine powers, I bet.
Well, I'm literally like connected to the weave.
That is true. You are connected to it. So are we making a group decision of leaving this room for now?
I'm not going back in. You guys do
Exit
you.
stage
I
left.
think opening anything or
No.
touching any of those levers is a horrible idea.
I want to try something.
What do you want to try?
I don't like the sight of
I'm
that.
going to try and I'm gonna look at a wall. Or like I'm gonna look at a fairly open space. And I'm gonna reach my hand out and I'm going to just I don't know how to describe this. I'm going to try to do some sort of magic that I haven't, like, not my stasis stuff, not my
Okay. Give it a try. Go ahead and give me an Arcana roll. And as you reach out, you can feel yourself almost on the cusp of success. But it's just not rendering. Rain, make a perception check. Okay, good to know.
Damn.
So you guys have the panel in the bottom corner. You have the portcullises in the top and the side. What would you like to do?
Did everyone go out aside from Rain and I?
Held on
Seems to
one
be.
out as well.
Gene, when you leave the door, I need a
Gonna
wisdom
hop
saving
out.
throw.
Oh no.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Okay. You don't pass out, but you feel a massive wave of magical energy fill your body once again. And it's a bit bittersweet, because once again you feel the warm embrace of Bahamut's energies. But, oh, you don't know if you're going to hold down your breakfast.
Bahamut-chan.
After a moment, you do feel yourself stabilize, and you're okay.
I went with this twice, right? With my little friend inside me.
Your friend inside was just fine.
I'm going to test something. And keep my near perfect imitation of Eris before I move out. What happens?
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
When you go out, you are able to maintain the form.
And I don't feel anything different.
You don't feel it being as strong. You do feel your powers kind of revert back to themselves. And you get a feeling that if you were to shift again now, it probably wouldn't be as perfect as it is now.
Ah.
Gotta hold it. We got 2 Arises now.
So I'm gonna go up to this door.
Oh no!
Okay. And what
What?
are you going to do?
What do I see on the door? Glyphs.
So you see some decorative work, but nothing that indicates language.
And then I stick my hand into the fucking center. Anything happen?
You touch the wall on the other side.
I have a feeling I know what it does. I just don't think we should fuck with
Well,
it.
I'm pretty sure I know what it does too. It's just I don't.
He is still in this euphoria of trying things.
Like,
So you still have the panel and then the other one.
You said there wasn't anything on this one when we looked at it?
That one seems to be identical to the one to the north.
I would just like to say that the words about may their blood flow about, hanging somewhere between life and death, and remain to remind them. Yeah, all that was written on that control panel. Just saying. Maybe not touch it. I don't want to end up with my
I
blood
think
somewhere
you're right.
between life and death.
Aris, make a perception check as you're walking back towards the door. Okay.
You
I have good
bitch,
passive
man.
perception.
So
Oh!
good.
And I would actually say you have what, a 19 for your passive?
Me?
For Aris.
Passive
You would not be able to
insight or perception,
Perception.
or 17.
You notice that the panel's lit up.
Was it
It was
before?
lit up before.
There is a new image on it. Something that looks kind of like this.
Oh,
Hold on,
God.
I gotta share it with everybody.
Is this going to me or is it going to everyone?
I'll just send it to everybody just to be easier. So you notice a set of
Ooh.
imaginary moons that are hovering over the glass pane, and a circle of white surrounding them.
That's down at
16
the
total.
panel.
Mm-hmm.
They're like phases.
Seem to be.
This wasn't here before.
No.
Why are we still fucking about in this room? That's what I want to know.
Well, the only ones that's in the room right now is Aris still.
Only me, yeah.
Dude.
What can I gauge off of this?
Make a history check.
Do you say that you saw that?
You would have just seen that.
Oh,
You're not
fuck
sure,
God.
but given that the door opened with your magics, maybe when you did a room-wide magic, something occurred.
Oh. I think messing with it is a bad idea. I think we got a lot of knowledge. Let's just call it a win.
Nihilus, make a perception check.
Guidance.
Correct.
Oh, hold on. It's being weird. Sorry.
Aris gonna be trapped in there.
It's like not letting me click it. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Okay.
Nice. Very nice.
You hear a set of footfalls.
Someone's coming. Someone's coming.
I'm fucking out. I'm out.
I'm shifting back.
Is there anywhere to hide?
Not in the hallway. Like it's
So-
literally just almost like an arc of stone.
I'm a
The steps getting closer.
Close this door.
Can we close this door?
What do you do to close it?
So what I want to do is I'm like, Rain, you try first. If it doesn't work, then I'll try.
I'll try and close it.
Magic.
Throw a dagger at it?
Footfalls are very close.
Position myself in front of the party in the footstep.
I'm gonna step back.
Are you trying anything, Rain, or no?
Yes, I'm
Currently
what?
stealth, so depending on the action, you may break it.
What do you mean break it? Oh.
Well, you're
I'm
doing an act.
Oh. Well, I'm basically just yeah, I shifted earlier to myself.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna do anything to close the door?
Oh, okay.
Seem to do anything.
Well, I just try and close the door with psychic grips. If that's the thing.
So you throw some psychic things at it. It does go through the barrier, but it doesn't seem to close the door. At which point, Nihilus,
I
you
see.
look up
Wait.
and you
So
see the bottom hem of a white dress.
It's Mira.
no, so I basically have psychic gloves on me and then try to close the door with it.
I
Okay.
psychically
That
tell
one?
her it's Mira. Mira's coming.
Okay. Do you continue to try and close the door? You are able to start shifting it.
I'm
But
gonna
not
try to close the
before
door
Mira
as well.
comes all the way down.
Oh no!
I'm gonna try to close the door as well. I'm casting my thing.
Well, that's a bit surprising.
Hi.
I'm quite curious how you all found this place, although it seems you had some help from the Valkothans, but
The people who ran the laboratory.
I'm glad to see you're all safe. You didn't go too deep into there, did you?
We touched no buttons.
Is lightning on these chains now? Or was that always?
Yeah,
It's
that's
always
always
been.
there. Yeah.
Okay, I guess I didn't see that.
No,
Because we
go too
didn't
deep.
touch any of the buttons, can we know what they do?
Well, which buttons specifically?
The ones on the control panel with the 16 phases of the moon.
Kyrie always did enjoy her moon eulogies. Well, they're, you can consider them a lock to get into the doorways.
What are the doorways?
Make a persuasion check.
With
Since I asked at the same
advantage?
time, can he do it at his advantage?
Who wants to do it? Hang on. What's your persuasion at? Persuasion.
0.
I've got a +1.
Why don't
Go
you
for
both?
No!
Yeah, sure.
Help. Oh, nice.
Oh
okay,
my
then.
god, +1
Okay,
help.
good.
We're
Actually,
so
with-
persuasive!
Let's look clap.
And Rain, I want you to make an insight check.
Let's go.
Okay. I guess it's been long enough. You see her walk through the door, waving a hand, and it opens itself back up.
Ooh.
She walks in, going over to the control panel.
I follow.
I'm gonna go into.
Same. So follow.
See her change the lever to the second, making a red circle surround the moons. At which point she spins the dial, for which the illusionary moons spin as well.
Is this actually Mira?
I check. She's not acting in a way that you're used to seeing her. You can tell that something is bothering her, but it doesn't seem to be somebody else.
Mira, if this is dangerous, I mean, you can just talk to us about it.
There's no danger to us, but I think
Us-
it is time.
Us as in you, Irie, and
No, all of us in this room. I wouldn't go anywhere that would potentially hurt you. And I think forgiveness is in order.
Forgiveness of who and what did they do? Because, there was some very strong words about the heathen.
When my sister gets angry, it can be quite the sight to see. But she means well. I know she
What-
doesn't always well, but she does mean well.
Mira. I've asked Kyrie this. Specifically, what are you?
I'm not sure anymore.
What were you?
We were what you would refer to as gods at one point,
Told you.
but Provnir has rules, special rules, where we can't be our true selves here anymore. At this point, she pushes her hand into the center of the moons, depressing the plate. And the portal to the side opens. A shimmer of light fills the portcullis. Nihilus, can you give me a perception check?
Oh, fuck me.
Luckily for you, it's not a high DC.
Oh.
Notice in the top corner of the panel, red numbers 4, 1, 41823.
41823. And that was on the control panel?
The top corner. And it seemed to have popped up when she depressed the thing. Well, let's go visit an old friend.
What are we going into? Where are we going into?
Who are we
Think
going
I
to...
can explain it, and I guess the easiest way would be to say it's a prison of sorts,
Fucking told you.
but a prison for one who made a mistake. And as you see her walking by, you see her looking over at the medical area, and you see her grab her stomach and walk through the portal.
Was she the one that was hurt?
Do you ask her this?
Yeah.
I don't think he meant to, but yes.
I'm gonna go in right after.
I'll also follow.
And as you go in, you are greeted by a room with walls you can't see. You see faces familiar to you, all staring at one massive ethereal individual.
Ooh. Damn.
These faces, they're familiar to us? Do we know particularly?
They seem to be the faces of Mira, Lyra, and Kyrie.
It's just 3 faces?
There are countless faces, all pointed in this direction, but they all seem to be variations of the same set.
Ooh. Are these your... what's the word for that? Incarnations?
This was Lyra's idea. She felt that he would feel more guilt if he was able to look upon us every day and know who he caused pain to.
Mira, who is he?
He was once my husband, but somebody that he made choices that hurt us all. And well, you've seen Kyrie when she goes into battle. Now imagine it being for somebody that she loves dearly. And at this point she looks up. It's okay. It's okay. Nihilus, I want you to make a perception check. And Jean, I also want you to make a religion check.
I can't do religion.
Jean, I want you to come down.
Fuck. Oh my god, she's about to this guy and he's gonna like fucking terrorize the universe and it's all our fault.
Why would you do that, Nihilus? That's pretty fucked.
Your
Well,
fucking ass opened the door.
I did no such thing.
Oh, Kyrie's just going to kill us. We're so fucked.
I mean, he's friends with Mira, right? He'll be okay, right? Maybe. Maybe.
Light and dark.
Didn't even notice that.
We were buying healing potions from a god, y'all.
Mm-hmm. Discounted healing potions. Oh man.
Had your chance to fuck a god, Calic.
I mean, man, that's just gonna give me some insecurities, okay? Because tall order right here, like what Jean said. God damn it.
What you
Afraid you're
roll
not
in
gonna
your
be able to fill his
insight?
shoes.
Do you get anything on the insight?
Which one?
Good.
Good question. He didn't mention anything except for.
I just, depending on, I'm gonna slow. I want to be able to get out and then fuck.
I have sending, I think. I have sending. If we get back.
Well,
and
you
out.
definitely can't use it in this room.
Do we really need to fear anything?
Yeah.
I don't know, actually.
Especially since we should probably converse first and see. Maybe.
Eldon, did you go through the portal?
I guess I would have just followed you guys.
Speaking of, hold on. How much do you know about this? Especially with Lady Kyrie's situation.
Probably as much as you.
Probably. A high
Ours.
possibility that there's.
Yes.
Oh, go ahead.
No, and just mentioning if they have a possibility of knowing more.
Aris, as you look about, you notice that all of these tubes are filled with a flowing orange liquid on one side and a blue version of that liquid on the other.
What?
And
Oh
go ahead and
my
give me an
god.
Arcana check.
Do I need to?
Actually, yeah, given the nature of it, yeah, you would understand this to be alchemical fire.
Yeah. I was gonna say, because I understand it as that.
I have some.
Well, you didn't see it because you're a little preoccupied by the giant ethereal being in front of you.
Can I turn to Mira and ask why is there a lawful good deity imprisoned here?
He was quite good once, but he wasn't happy with how AO was doing things. He didn't like that we were being sent away. Yes, the father of us all.
Oh yeah, right. We know this. Yes, okay. Do we know this?
You
Yeah,
would
we
know
know
AO.
We know
He's the
this.
god of gods, yes.
What did he do to have such punishment?
Well, this wasn't related to that, but in his anger, he turned against the other gods and, well, fought a rather grisly battle with rather dire consequences for this garden. And when Ao wouldn't take it anymore, he ordered us away. And when I decided to go with my sisters instead of with him, he was quite upset. and we had a clash. Well, my sister took care of all of that after taking care of me. But since then, he's been here, just in stasis, seeing everything, but being able to do nothing.
Would I know if he follows the same creed as Helm? Since Helm kind
Are
of
you
took over.
asking her this?
No, I'm asking you from our previous conversation.
You would not.
Okay, I would not. But I would know that Helm was the one that took up
You
the
know
mantle.
that they're related in some way, shape, or form, but you don't know
Okay.
how.
Okay.
Do you ask Mira anything about that?
Yeah, I guess I'll ask, what is his relationship with Helm?
Our blessed boy.
He's your son?
Well, he's grown up now, for quite some time.
Who
For
are
context, what's Helm the god of? Would I know this?
Helm?
Go ahead.
Helm is the deity patron of guardians and protection. Basically, he protects the weak and everybody who can't get help, basically. Tails will probably know more, but that's about the gist I know of.
I think it's time that we perhaps let the past stay in the past.
What would sisters say to this?
Oh, she would be quite furious with me. But I've grown. It's fine.
You don't think he's going to be mad about the whole situation and it get
You
even
don't think
worse?
she's gonna be fucking mad about this situation?
I think it's time for him to pass on finally. And you see her raise both of her hands, placing them in the pedestals. And you see a small tear of energy coming off the being as they start to evaporate into the air. It's okay to be at peace now. Eventually, the entire being disappears. And the two beings that were coming out of their hand and out of their back fall flat against the walls. Mira stands there, just in contemplation.
What?
I would like to walk up to her and say, I misunderstood your intent. I'm sorry.
It's an old grudge. It's not something to worry of anymore.
The concern...
Perhaps we should head up.
Well, how much of this
I won't say a damn word.
I'll talk to Kyrie. It'll be quite alright. It was my choice.
It was.
Well, as deep as her vengeance goes, her love is still greater.
This boy had a Harlem of goddesses on him?
Well, there was only me, but as I said, when you anger my sister, it is quite the sight to behold.
It's not fun.
Actually, she likes you.
What?
Oh.
You got spunk.
She won't always show it, but she cares.
What about that other door?
The other door takes us to our previous home, and that doesn't exist anymore. We somewhat destroyed it on our way out.
Oh,
Happened.
Lyra was quite upset. You know, being told to leave our home and go to some other realm we had never visited before. We got some domain over it and we helped create it, but it just wasn't home.
what was your domain?
Well, let's just say that there's a reason that Kyrie and Mistra don't get along.
Uh-huh.
And at this point, you kind of see her raise her head up, holding out her staff. So, I am a very, very old ascendant. It's one of the first.
Like old ascendant or new ascendant or
We're from the original batch.
I look at Nihilus and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck do I recognize this at all? Like, would I?
You would not, no.
I was like, would I have any inkling of this, or I'm gonna assume it's nothing
This
religious?
is more of a historical knowledge.
Okay, that's what I kind of figured.
While I go by Mira now, my original name was the Solinari, the goddess of good magic, and keeper of the Order of the White Robes of the realm of Kryn.
Kryn?
Yes,
Are all three of you from Kryn? Just out.
it was our home for quite a long time. It's not gone, but they've forsaken our magics and turned to a form of wild sorcery. So instead of fighting it once again, we just grew tired and left.
Could I make an insight check on this?
Sure. She seems to be telling everything true.
So, you're the goddess of good magic.
Well, Lyra would have been my counterpart, the goddess of evil magics. And Kyrie, as you probably imagined, she is the goddess of balance and magic.
Yeah.
So, when talking from, it seemed like what does that mean?
Well, honestly, I'm not sure. The only thing that can open those doors are things of old magic. So you somehow have acquired abilities of true magic. Free the weave. The weave is quite special, and I will say that it has done some very amazing things. But the reason it exists is to hinder rather than be in its original form.
limit and control are not bad things.
You're not wrong about that, for many use the magic very poorly.
I do have to ask, is it my shifting one or my psychic one?
I don't know. You... you... confuse me. And... well, it's one of the reasons I'm paying so much attention.
So, Rain, how does it feel that you met girlfriend's ex-husband?
And as you say this, like, Mira goes, like, stark red. Like, just all out, like...
God damn. The woo, man. The woo.
Woo.
So, on that note, shall we make our way back up to the surface?
Look what you did.
Damn.
Alright, that's
They
good.
didn't
by me.
even answer. You distracted my original question. God damn it.
We can talk more in depth later if you like, Rain.
I
I
get
can
really
help
close.
you-
I would love to have a conversation too. Not like that, but you know.
Not
Oh,
that
yeah,
conversation.
of course. Yes. Yes. And you see her kind of like scooting away a little bit.
Man.
Did she ever
But,
answer my question about how much is going to be said about us?
No, she didn't.
You distracted her with an embarrassing question, you shit.
Well, we should probably make our way, and I can seal up the doors behind.
That's probably an excellent idea.
Mhm.
I'll be right up. I do want to reminisce for a little bit. Don't worry, no one else knows I'm down here except for myself. And if Kyrie asks you, just tell her that she'll want to talk to me.
Sounds good.
And if you need, she takes off a small brooch and hands it to Rain. This will confirm to her that she does need to talk to me. Or
take
if
the
you don't
brooch.
need it, you can just give it back when we have our conversation.
Sounds good.
I hand Mira a small candle from my pack. I don't know what you need to do to say goodbye, but I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you. I lost him quite a long time ago, so I'm over most of the heartbreak, but it's still tough.
Yeah. Loss is tough. And I walk away.
And you see Mira just turn about, looking where the being had been before. Just staring into the distance. So what would you all like to do?
I'm gonna take the brooch and slowly head out.
I head out too.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Is there something else you try to do here, Aris, or?
As I'm going out, I don't know if he...
Give me one more Arcana check.
I would just like to say that I said that this was a prison a long time ago, and I was right.
Oh, it was pretty obvious. Just didn't know what kind of prison, you know?
So as you reach out to the magics, you feel it forming. And what are you holding in it?
Magic?
Mm-hmm.
Would I even have cons of gravity magic?
You would have a vague inkling of it. But
I have a vague inkling.
Okay. So you try to hold the gravity magics, and you can feel it starting to work. But it seems to be just beyond your grasp.
Damn. Alright.
So you all make your way back to the laboratory, still in its perpetual state of clean but not. Do you all head straight up to the surface?
Well, I head straight to the door at least.
The papers.
You
that
got
I
the
picked
medical
up.
one right.
Papers I picked up. Can I quickly look over them?
Your comprehend languages would not be up anymore.
Okay,
at
well
this
I'll
point.
just pocket them.
Okay.
I have the
haven't
others.
left the door yet. Actually, no, I did. Nothing happened when I left initially, right?
Didn't seem to.
Okay, Nyla, stay next to me so I don't puke our guts out.
I don't want to stand anywhere near you if you're gonna puke your guts out.
All right.
You
So
two go
both
first.
Nihilus and Jean, go ahead and make your wisdom saving throws.
Ah, you don't get that +3 then.
I was joking. I'll go out with you.
All right.
So wisdom
And you're
is...
both very capable of making your way out. It's still so offsetting as the divine connection is rebuilt and as the magics refill your body. But you hold your breakfast.
All
I
right.
knew it. I said she was the goddess of magic. I fucking knew it. She's the red moon. Fucking do it.
Oh, that
We
would
don't have to have our conversation anymore, I guess.
that seems to be the reason why Kyrie and Mistra butts heads. They're both the goddess of balance type of deal.
Well, that's so funny how one is limited by the other.
Sounds like Kyrie blew up her fucking domain too.
Yeah, that's really upsetting.
Pretty metal, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm sorry,
Metal.
what? Dangerous, cataclysmic, irresponsible, I think is the word you were looking for.
Alright. So my bird was out here the entire time, just chilling.
Yeah, just hanging out by the door. You didn't
Fucking
tell it to do
dumbass.
anything else.
I know.
Just waiting.
I'm just gonna have it come on my shoulder, you know? I'm like, okay, well.
I
do
repeatedly cast
we-
Mage Hand because I can.
Do we want to go talk to Kyrie right away then, or?
No.
We
Why
should
not?
let her talk with Miura first.
Yep.
Yeah.
Could we go shopping?
Sure. Actually,
Well-
we have a lot.
money.
We have a lot of we have a lot of loot to divvy up.
Well,
Oh, yeah,
the question
okay,
is,
so-
how much time has passed?
So at this point, you guys have been down here for probably 3 to 4 hours.
Oh, we had no like weird time dilation.
Well, we tried
stuff.
that. Yeah. We tested that.
Yeah, when I was standing outside the door and yelling at Aris.
Well, we're testing to see if it was in a stasis.
Right, but there was
Well,
no
yeah.
delay or anything with us talking. We would have noticed.
Because we're talking
Okay.
over like the so okay, from our reward gold, I already took that. So from the 5,000 I took 1,000
From the payment from
from
the
payment. Yeah.
Silver Fang. Yeah, I think we all took our 1,000.
Yeah, we split it up 1,000 each.
Yeah, we have some other gold stuff we can sell for gold. Plus, I don't have the amount for the random gemstones you found.
I do. I have them in my inventory. I have them on me. So how much do we have? Because it's 1,000. Let me double check. 1,000.
For the gems.
For the gems.
And then we have like 5,000 something from rain.
5,291 actual gold pieces, a carpet that's worth 1,800 gold pieces, and a castle that's worth 600 gold pieces.
So do we want to split up the 5,000 down here?
And leave the extra 291. Actually, I can take that 291 and get a diamond.
Wasn't Rakith going to grab you a diamond though?
Yeah, but I gotta pay him for it.
Okay, yeah, that's. I have nothing. That I'm gonna go. Well, so do
Okay,
we
so
all
we'll all
quick-
take an extra 1,000 right now.
Yeah.
Yep. And just a reminder, Rakith said that he will give you authorization to go buy one from the magic shop because
Okay.
currently most of them are being used in the attempts to save the soldiers that were on the walls and things.
Yeah,
like
I had added the whole 1,000. I hadn't prepaid him, so I figured it was something like that. Thank you.
Wait, so we got 1,000 golds from Rakith, right? And
1,000
then
gold from the pile.
from the 5,000 pile.
Mm-hmm. And I'll keep the 291 to get the diamond.
And then I have the other 1,050 or 1,050.
And then somebody has the carpet and the castle. And
I
that's
have
worth.
them.
Yeah.
Do we want to? Because we're separating the gold because that's straightforward. But do we want to just go and combine them together and then sell it later when we go up?
I don't know when we're going to be able to sell it. I don't know when all the things are going to reopen. That may be a
Well,
tomorrow or the day
some of
after
them-
thing.
Some of them were reopened, weren't they?
Though actually,
when you were coming down, food places and things like that were reopening. Basically, like the necessities were opening, but not much beyond that.
actually, let me, if you can trust me, the stuff. Let's sell them somewhere else where they are not vying for gold at the moment.
Yeah, we can hang on to it.
Fine. I don't think.
Possibly, I can persuade the merchant for a higher cost for
Play the
the.
magic shop.
Well, it when we get that notice from a Keith, we'll go. Because then I can get the diamond and we can get whatever else we need.
Oh, you already have it. You just needed to wait for it to open.
Okay.
Which was
When it
going to be about
opens.
an hour after you guys were coming down here.
We can
Okay,
go up.
so we can go there now.
Go there now.
I'm going
Um,
to give the mats to Athena, the Nihilus. The
I-
mats with greater healing potion and superior.
Oh, okay. So what it was? I'm sorry, I didn't write it down. What was it?
Its materials to 4 greater healing potions and then 2 superior healing potions.
How long would it take me to make all those, Tails?
So it is 1 night for a regular, it is 2 nights for a greater, and it is 4 nights for a superior.
Mhm.
And depending on your rolls, you do have chances to expedite.
Um,
I'm going to hold out my hand in front of Aris, indicating to give me the gems.
Maybe keep the raw loot separate.
We'll keep it for now. I
Alright.
want to. I want to see
In
what's in
case
this
anyone
magic
is
shop.
robbed.
Rob. Sounds good.
Yeah, better keep it all on one person so we lose it all at once.
No, I said keep it separate in
Yeah,
case someone is
because
robbed.
if I gave it to Rain,
Thousands of gold worth of loot.
now we're keeping it on.
Yeah. Okay, so the question is, why are we? This isn't in character, but why are we trusting the rogue?
I'm
all the
I'm
loot?
not giving it to her.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? She hasn't stole anything since we
She
did
only
this.
picked it up. Yeah, she's told us about them.
Yeah, we know about it. I just don't necessarily trust her having the gems.
I'm okay with you, Rain, but I'm just gonna hold on. I might be able.
Oh,
to
I didn't say
trade.
that out loud. That's out of character.
So I guess
Well, if you
Yeah.
wanted to go to the magic shop, it is open now.
okay.
Yeah. I've got a climbing kit and stuff that I want to equip, and I'm gonna guidance to get up out of the well. I
Yeah,
don't know if we need to make
I'm
check.
not going to worry about a check on all these. You guys have done this trip a few times now, so you're able to make your way back up. It
that's good.
is a bustling day.
Is that a leftover dragon?
That is indeed a leftover dragon.
Nice.
Oh no! It came by and it got shot. It's gone. Oh my god. No.
So how's Eldon looking?
I healed you 15, Eldon. I don't know if you put it in your thing.
I did not.
Yeah, he's looking healthier, but he's still wrangled up a little bit.
I'll go over to
About
him,
less
pat
than
him
half.
on his back, and cast Prestidigitation, so he's all clean looking, you know? I got you, man.
Right. And you notice the holes in the front of your clothing close up, and the bits of blood that were staining are now gone.
They'll hurt probably, but, you know, that's okay. I can make you look better.
I think you made your bow mad.
No, I think someone
I
else
think Rain
did.
made his bow mad.
No, I think the bow took the opportunity because somebody's not feeding it. Oh, well.
Mhm.
Okay, magic shop.
Feed it a Snickers.
Ooh, magic shop.
All right. Are you all going together to the magic shop?
Hell yeah.
I'm going. I don't care who else is going.
How much gold do we have in total?
You should have added 2,000 to your
We
pile.
have
Yeah,
2,000 on
yeah.
each person, plus whatever the fuck you had before, plus what, like an extra 2? Right?
What?
How much?
Well, I
were-
have the 291 for that I'm gonna put towards getting the diamond.
How much does Rain have?
She has 2,400 gold's worth of goods.
Okay, so we have
Yeah, we just spot
3,500
that.
worth of goods then.
Yes, and goods, but in loose change, just tack on 2,000 to whatever you have.
Mhm.
Yeah, we have goods we can sell, but I think we should hold off. I mean, we have plenty of disposable income right now.
That disposable income doesn't go far when you're looking at magic items.
I know, it's glorious. Let's go.
All right. So as you guys go into the door, you are greeted by what seems to be a dwarvish man, just seated at the table, feet up on the desk, and he's thumbing through a book. And as you all come in, he plops his feet down and stands up. Ah, greetings! How can I help you today?
Good sir, we have this lovely authorization letter for you to do some shopping with you today. And I give him the letter and I show him my thing.
Ah,
Your little brown fang.
not many of those left, so good thing you got this. So that'll be 300 gold.
I pay the man.
Alrighty. And here you are, and you see him pulling out a. It seems that he is used to selling these because it is a very individualized box for the diamond, and it's quite well presented and cushioned.
What else you got?
Well, what kind of things you looking for? You looking for scrolls? You looking for items? You looking for just general enchanting?
When he goes to scrolls, I stop him at scrolls. I'm like, scrolls, and
I got some
potential items.
scroll of sleep. I got myself a scroll of minor illusion. Oh, here's a good one. This one's a scroll of hero's feast.
Ooh.
And let's see. Do I got any others today? Here is a scroll of aid.
Wow.
Any of those Piper fancy?
Can wizards cast Hero's Feast? Can you copy that?
I
think it's a
doubt
cleric
it.
spell.
Yeah, it's only cleric. I can't
It's
even do it.
druids. Druids can do it.
Oh, can they? Oh.
Yes.
I think that's fine for now. Kyrie said Shade was gonna hook us up when we got back. But sir, what's your name, by the way?
Oh, sorry, we were excited.
Oh, no worries about that at all. My name is Grimbeer.
Beer.
B-E.
I gotcha.
I appreciate that. You
Alright.
understand what we need.
Grimbeer it is. B-E-E-R.
What was the shop called?
The shop is known as the Magical Emporium of Magical Devices.
What about for your magic items? Got. Yeah, like out.
Oh no.
Oh, there we go. That was weird. Well, let's take a look. I got here. Ooh, I got this fancy staff. This one here is a staff of withering. And
Interesting.
if I come up over here, and he kind of walks over to the other side of the shop, this one here is a mithril half plate.
I don't think I can.
I believe it's medium armor. Half plates are.
Medium half plates are a medium. Yes,
Oh.
it is.
I think they also get. Do they not also get a dex bonus up to +2? Or is that something else?
So the mithril version, the big difference is that the mithril version does not give you disadvantage on stealth.
Can I know more about the armor?
Yes, and he pulls it down, and it's a very shimmering and nice piece. The pauldrons on it are coming out to a point, very much an elvish style in how it's made. Well, if you wear this here, it'll won't protect you as much as a full plate, but it'll give you a good amount of protection from the elements. And since this is using a nice bit of elven mithril, elven mithril, it's a little easier to walk around in, so you don't make that lovely clanking sound we all love. I mean, I'm a dwarf, so I enjoy my heavy armor, but yeah.
I kind of shift around kind of awkwardly.
Like that, exactly.
And its magical properties, since it's in your shop, good sir?
Well, I mean, working with mithril requires magic to do so, so.
I don't know about armor. What fucking weapon?
It'll be a plus.
It is a 15 plus dex modifier.
That's actually really good.
Really good.
Dex modifier.
What's your dex?
1.
So that would give you a 16.
Where are you at right now?
14.
Still 2.
You're thinking of picking this one up? I got it going for a lovely deal of 1,500 gold.
Put it to the side for now, sir. Put it to the side for now.
2.
My dex is 1.
It was 14 dex?
My armor class is 14.
No, but what's your dex modifier?
12.
Oh.
I rolled really bad.
Laughs in 7.
Okay, so that's 1,500.
What else do you
That's-
have? Just to put it over to the side. Well, but it's a talking point. It's a talking point.
Well, I see you got yourself an archer friend over there. I got here some magical bolts. Pierce is a little extra.
He doesn't need that.
Yeah,
Oh, all right, all
I
right.
have my own. I have my own source of magical ammunition.
Let's see. I also got these. Oh, this one's a fun one. So if you're ever falling down and you don't want to die, pop this ring and you won't.
It's another one of the rings?
It's a ring of
Feather
feather
fall.
falling.
How much for that one? Out of curiosity.
No, it's just
How many times can you use it?
So when you fall, as long as you descend more than 60 feet, you take no damage from the fall. And it just always works.
What
And to the one asking how much that is, that'll be 2,000 gold for the ring.
I have a magical goat.
Would you have any decent light armor for me?
Light armor, light armor. Let's see what I got. Don't have a lot of them. Oh, I do have this one, made by the same guy that made the mithril armor. Got myself a nice set of robes here. Nice and enchanted. Gives you a bit of an extra layer of benefit without getting in the way of your spellcasting.
Hey, I don't
Where's
know
your
about the
protection?
spellcasting part since I don't really have spells, but
How much for those?
Those also go for 1,500.
Would one have to focus on it, or does it just work?
I believe those just work.
What's the AC on it?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a set of
it's
robes
like-
plus one.
Clothed, though, so
robes. Though.
like default AC is 10, right?
Yes.
So they're just. So it's +1 onto whatever you have.
Correct.
Yes.
That bumps me from 12 to 13.
I think you may need that more than I do.
Cal, you can get a really easy upgrade in the form of studded leather if you find a leather worker.
And it's gonna be a lot cheaper.
Yeah, it's like 45 gold, I think. It's
But this
super
is
cheap.
like the option for
That's
me.
what I'm using.
if we do.
Yeah, we'll keep it in mind. Can we set that with the half plate for now, sir?
Oh, of course. Oh! And you notice that as he's putting the robes away, a loaf of bread suddenly appears in his hands. Oh, don't mind that.
Oh,
Don't
it's a
mind
cloak
that.
of plenty.
What?
Would I know particularly what a age of the arcane nature?
You have heard of robes that some mages have that they enchant specifically so that they can keep studying while still having enough nutrition that they don't have to go anywhere.
So it's a +1 robe plus.
It's the robe of summoning bread. Plus one.
Nice.
Only bread. What kind of bread?
Yeah, what kind of bread are we talking about, Tails?
Yeah, can we smell it? Like,
Oh, it is
It's
fresh. Like
white
it
bread.
is straight from a bakery, and this shop is now starting to smell.
That is
really
tempting,
good.
sir. I am very tempted by the bread.
Oh, Now hold on,
I'm
are we
out here
talking?
trying to get this bread? You know, it's.
Are we talking like a brioche bun? Are we talking about like croissant?
So here's the fun part: up to the caster.
Ooh.
Oh,
oh my god, it's so much better than the half plate.
Ooh. Ooh. smelling fresh, fucking in a dungeon, pop out a piece of bread, smells like a fucking bakery. Boom. All right. What
Look
else
on
you got?
stealth rolls.
What else you got, sir?
And for those that want to see what this is, let me go ahead and post it for you guys.
This is so fucking great.
It's out. What's it called? The cleaning spell.
Oh, it's random though, so you
Oh,
don't
yeah,
know
yeah,
what kind
random,
of
yeah.
bread you're gonna get.
Yeah, you don't get to choose.
Average quality.
No,
Well,
it will
this
be no
particular
less
one
than.
is well done, so it's good quality bread for this one.
Okay.
Yeah, it
you
says
don't
at
want.
least average quality.
Yeah, at
Like
least.
it one day, then you'll get sourdough the next day, and then you get...
Edible. Disappears within. I've had. What else you got? What else you got? I want to know.
I mean, other than that, how high are we looking to go here?
Do you have any
Depends
shields?
what it is.
Yeah, it depends
Well,
what it is. We could.
I
pull-
don't have a shield, but I do have this. And he pulls up. Let me see if I got a picture of it. I do, yeah. He pulls up this.
Better not be plate armor. I can't wear it.
So he pulls up a lovely set of armor that is just covered in metallics. Very similar in coloring to the mithril, but without the blue hue. This one is more of a steelish silver. And underneath that is a chain mesh that is so well done. And when you're looking at this, it comes with a matching helmet, and he pops it on his table. This here is an armor of resistance that works against force damage.
Interesting.
Oh, that's rare.
This particular one is studded leather.
Ooh.
Leather, you say? Tell me more.
Well, it's gonna give you a decent boost to your, general protection. But if you get hit with any force damage, halves it. Just flat out makes those mages really angry. It's really fun.
how much are we talking for that one?
Well, this one's a premium item, so it goes for 6,000.
6,000. 6,000.
Would you be open for trade?
Is that also a +1?
This particular one is not.
Oh, so it's just the resistance.
Correct. Well, as far
That's
as
not worth it.
trade, I'd definitely be open to negotiations. If nothing else, it'll give that damn wizard something to enchant later.
How do you feel about carpet?
Did he make these?
I assume you have met Gervin.
I have.
Yeah, he made most of this. Completely obsessed. Even named the shop after his obsessions.
This is something very important.
Mr. Grimbear, sir, us being the ones who largely helped this city, would we get a little bit of Rain leans in closer, slight discount to this?
Hero discount.
Make a perception or a persuasion check.
I'm gonna just look at Rain and like the thing should be what
Ooh.
the things is what we should get.
Fuck, you got a +10 to your charisma? What
Holy
the fuck?
fuck.
So,
Do I?
I can tell that you're a woman of character.
Yes, you as
Is
well.
she?
I think I can, so I can't discount the items, but I think I can supplement you a little. Stick it to the wizard types.
What does that mean? though?
Ooh, woo.
Oh,
So what would you like to purchase?
I do want studded armor that you're showing me?
Yeah, so that one would be a studded armor of resistance, which is to force, and that
That's
goes for
way too much
6,000 gold.
I don't think
That's
it's
way
worth
too
it.
much for that.
I don't
And I
know.
don't think it's worth it for you, Rain, because you can have so much stuff with your uncanny dodge, and you'll get like, I mean, you can just get studded leather.
I have a very
Yeah,
important
literally.
question.
And
I
what
think
would that?
increasing your AC is more important than giving you a resistance to a damage type that's barely
I
used.
agree.
Hmm.
What color is the robe of summoning bread?
Pink,
This was a
please be
drab
hot
color.
pink.
What color you want it to be?
I can choose.
It won't take Gervin very long to change it.
What color is it right now?
It is currently a blue.
He must like blue because the mithril armor is blue too.
Well,
Mhm.
Mithril's blue.
And when you met
Shh.
Gervin, he was surrounded
Default.
by blue, like everything. Like his robes were blue, and all different shades at that. So it didn't even mesh well.
I would like to purchase some other stuff from you. Talking
My
about
eyes are
deals
open.
here.
The Hero's Feast, how much was that?
That one will go 2,500 gold.
Thank you.
Pfft.
No, not worth it.
I mean,
Oh.
would you even be able to cast it? Isn't it like a 7th or 8th level spell?
I was just
Scroll.
curious.
Well, no,
you,
I'm
you
saying this
can
out of
actually
character.
cast a scroll that is higher than your capability, but you have to roll for it, and the roll will determine whether or not the cast happens.
I wasn't
With
saying that
the-
in character. I was genuinely curious of if you could or not.
Yeah.
Stop
So-
asking questions.
But yes, you can. But it is a chance of failure.
So, enchanted parchment and ink.
How much you needed?
What?
Have you seen that wizard's place?
Um,
No.
He's
How do
got
we
no,
get
I
in?
haven't,
entire-
actually.
I mean, all you're gonna see when you get in there is a bunch of fields. He has an entire farm field of nothing but papyrus.
Nice.
But what?
Papyrus. You use it to make paper.
You mean papyrus?
No, papyrus.
What? What is that?
So,
He's uneducated. Forgive him.
if I said,
Okay.
how much is a sheet of copying paper? Generally, like, was it 10
So
gold?
it's based on how much you need. So the actual spell will tell you how much you need in order to do it. For spells, it's usually 10 gold per. If I
Oh,
remember
fuck.
correctly.
I haven't been looking at this.
I,
How
I'm
do I-
still
how
stuck
do
in
I
this
look at
papyrus
this?
thing.
That would be in the wizard thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the wizard thing, Flame. Just look
Yeah, wizard
in the
thing.
player's handbook.
there. And wizard thing. Just go
The
there.
wizard thing, you know.
Wait, do you actually call it papyrus?
No, papyrus is the correct word, but
Okay, so you're just fucking with me.
yes, I am.
Plus,
So
This
I
is
have
all
shattered-
a dwarf that is
I thought-
not
I thought-
mage.
I thought that this was another aluminum situation going on here.
Nice.
Aluminium, thank you.
he's
Yeah,
trying
that's
to
all.
be in
Shatter is a third level? No, it's a second. Does not say.
Give me a moment. I'm going to the spells.
Well, I think it's actually in the wizard section, right?
Yeah, it's in the wizard thing. I think.
Thing.
Oh, I'm in the spell section at least.
Learning spells
Yeah, it's in your
of
class section.
or higher. Your spell book. Copying a spell. For each level of the spell, the process takes 2 hours and costs 50 gold to do.
Yeah, but doesn't your doctrine of magic slash that in half?
Yeah, so whatever. Well, in his, he's not school of. So for his, it's only the chronomancies would have that, which he gets automatically.
Ah, okay. While he's debating about ink and price, can I ask him if he potentially has any like magical knickknacks or potential toys?
Little something for fun.
When he says magical toys, Nihilus visibly shivers.
I give her a questioning look. It's for a souvenir
It's not-
for the orphanage.
It's not toys.
You got magic sparklers, is what
Well,
he's asking.
Anything
might-
that kids would enjoy.
Okay, maybe
They're
there
for
are
kids.
magical toys.
And you
but,
see
yeah.
him taking a mug and putting it back underneath the counter. Well, I do have something. And he reaches under, pulls out a small block of wood. Go ahead and tap it.
I'll put one of my fingers on it.
And when you do so, what are you thinking of?
Like it could be anything.
What are you thinking of?
To be honest, I was thinking of pie.
It turns into the shape of a pie. It's still wood, but it's in the shape of a pie.
Hi.
Well, they do say a kid's mind is vast, so how much is it?
That one will run you 5 silver. It can happen 3 times a day, but after that, it's you gotta wait until the next morning.
Yeah, so I'll buy it.
Would you happen to have more of that?
Oh yeah, he's got a bunch of them in here, and he kind of pulls out a couple. Some of them already in a shape, others that are in the mundane block format. How many you want? I got about 16 of them here.
I'll take 2 of them.
I'll buy 5.
Here you go. So that'll be 1 gold for you, and for you that'll be 2.5 gold. So 2 gold and 5 silver.
Sounds good.
So
Hey.
I would have to pay 500 per, or sorry, 50 per.
For which one? Oh, for each spell level, yes.
Do you guys have anything against me throwing the gems in?
Both of ours.
Yeah. What are you getting?
Possibly the half plate. Since I almost die a lot.
Yeah.
The
that
other
would be a
stuff
good
as
idea.
well? Question mark.
I can't afford those. I can't afford the heroes.
Well, I'm
feast. I wanted
asking.
it.
I'm asking about the shit Rain has that's worth like 3,000.
What?
What?
The fancy carpet.
Like
and
between
whatnot.
like all the items we have, if we build.
Wait, how much is?
Because we have like
You
3,000 worth,
have-
and then I have like 100, and I have
The
1,000.
carpet's worth.
Yeah. No,
and
no,
you
no.
got like
So
2,000.
So
How much
are you
total?
trying to buy here?
I want the cloak,
I
Alright,
want the
so
half.
and I want some spell component scrolls. I'll probably take.
Oh, what? So he has all kinds of spell components, right? Let me look.
I'll take or I'll take 5 scrolls. Copying paper.
Right. 250
50.
gold worth, right? Okay. So
250.
don't take it away yet.
And then I reach down in my pocket. I think Nihilus wants her half plate. I
Half
want
Is
I want that bread.
red robe.
just the bread?
Well,
I'll give you bread. Oh, yes, of course.
and then I'll reach into my pocket and put the 1,000 pouch, 1,050 gold worth of gem pouch on the table. This compensates for whatever the difference is.
Alrighty, so that means that you guys are wanting 3,250 gold worth of materials. Is there anything else you wanted to add to that, Nihilus?
Yes. I would like to add, does he have diamond dust available?
A little bit of that. We've basically been grinding up any of the diamonds that weren't big enough to use for resurrection spells.
I would like 50 gold's worth of diamond dust.
Alrighty.
I'm literally experiencing that shit now. And
what else?
sorry, give me 2 seconds. Actually, I think that's it for now.
Well, what I can do for y'all is I will take 3,000 gold on this, purchasing these 2 items. And then I don't know where the rest came from.
Oh.
So I put down the 1,050
So you guys
worth.
still owe 1,950 gold.
Do you want to split, Nihilus?
Yeah, we could do that.
1,000.
So it'll be
well,
800.
actually.
Oh my god, here we go again.
Okay, yeah, go for it. That's fine.
It'll be 875 gold each. Alright.
Yeah.
You have your 250 gold worth of copying materials, and you have your 50 gold of diamond dust.
Beautiful.
6 spells.
Mm-hmm.
You have your robe of summon bread +1, and you have your mithril half plate.
I'm also gonna ask if he's got. I just want another 10 gold worth of my.
Charcoal.
Don't have
I
it.
got it covered there. And he pulls out what seems to be in like just a bucket of this stuff.
Yeah, and the incense as well.
Ah, summoner. Got a summoning kit. How many of them would you like?
I just want one.
Alrighty. 10 gold. And he hands you a prepackaged set of incense, charcoal, and it like small holder for the incense that's really quite cute as it's in the shape of a cat.
Nice. Cute cat.
Okay. It seems that the cat was just kind of thrown together as people would like this thing.
Tails,
Summon
what
bread
is it
plus
called?
1.
It is a mithril half plate. Do you need me to add it to you?
Mm-hmm.
Give me a moment.
Would you happen to have any sort of clericy items like a potential like rosary or necklace?
Don't have much in the way of that, but you can probably get those at the local church.
Thank you.
AC plus 13. Or hell yeah. Not 12.
With bread. With bread.
Just use your reaction to throw a thing of bread at a spell that's coming at you or
So
something.
I just take my my brown cloak off and then just put the blue.
Whew. Go ahead and refresh Nihilus.
This'll work.
You're just gonna strip in front of us?
That's a robe. Or it's a cloak even, is what I had, I guess. I don't know.
Thank you.
What paper needs is a cloak of billowing.
My armor class is 18 now because I have my shield too.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I went from 4. Holy shit.
Add for 1,500 gold.
Yeah.
Now you can
Okay.
with carry more.
I can I ask about enchanting services?
Yeah,
We're
How does
you
that
can
probably
do
work?
gonna
that. What are you looking to have done?
Um, so I can just okay. This isn't like in character, but I can just choose like any item I want, right?
Any item that you own, and then you tell them what kind of enchant you want, and then based on what enchant it is, we'll determine the price.
Yeah. So basically, I wanna have my heirloom bracer enchanted as a bracer of archery.
Ooh, this is beautiful.
I
What's
will
with these
say,
4 empty holes here?
They're the remaining family members that are still alive.
And do
If
they
you want to
see
know.
him kind of get like, oh,
that's pretty inconsiderate of you, sir. You know?
How dare you?
I was just curious. I mean, it's beautiful piece. Just, it seemed out of place, although I'm glad that they're out of place, it sounds.
I can't right now.
I will say as well, depending on how long we're gonna be here, I know have been arranged with something.
Mhm.
I don't know. We're either gonna be. We should talk to who we need to talk to, depending on how long we're gonna be here and how long it's gonna take, right?
Tails. I put a 2nd level spell scroll in my inventory, and I put the name of it in the customization section, and it didn't save.
Um,
It was the
Of
scroll.
scroll?
It was
It
the.
was-
the scroll of gentle repose.
Okay, thank you. That's what I thought, but I wanted to make sure.
All right, and then for the bracers of archery, we can do that. That'll be 1,500 gold. That's not an uncommon enchantment, so probably a couple days, not too long.
Want to see how long we're gonna be here
Days.
for first?
You know that you're going to be here for about a week.
She's
Okay.
not just sending us at home right away.
Yeah,
because all
she's
the
not-
air
she's
ships
not
are
leaving.
busy doing
Okay.
things here. You can choose to leave if you want, but that's up to you.
Okay with being here.
Do we want to see if maybe we could trade the castle to go towards him getting those bracers, since we got something towards ours?
I'm gonna go to a leather shop, see if I can find a.
Can we get that
I
castle
grabbed
from you real
Brain
quick?
on the shoulder
Yep,
first.
we need that
It's like,
castle real quick.
fucking give us the
Okay.
If you
castle.
want to trade a castle for an enchantment, like, I mean, it's a good enchantment, but it's not worth that.
Have you seen? Have you seen this castle,
this?
sir?
There's only one
Fine.
bloody castle in the region,
I
and that's
fucking-
on the hill.
Brain, pull it out, Brain.
Pull out the majestic castle, and then I show it.
Think about the magical item
I'm
possibility.
gonna like prestidigitation, like sparkles around it and shit. You know.
This is why
I can thaumaturgy. Hold on.
other types.
I don't know what you're talking about, sir. This is an amazing
I mean,
castle.
you saw you do it. He works in a
I
magic
know.
shop, bro.
That's okay. I wasn't hiding it. I'm
Dude
just
works in a
trying to
magic shop.
emphasize how amazing this castle is.
They're not bad. Let's see, and it's worth 600 gold, right?
Yeah, that's what the note says.
I had a price tag on it when we found it.
And that.
I can give it to you for 1,000 gold plus this castle.
Deal.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
fine with
Yeah.
that.
That's fine.
All right, so you can up 1,000 gold. So it'll be ready for you in about 2 days.
Perfect.
Take out the castle. It's only the castle that we traded, right?
Yeah, we still have the carpet.
Yep.
And the gems are gone.
Minus
The gems are
1,000.
gone. Yeah.
Which,
House is gone.
as you are literally carrying a carpet on your back everywhere you go.
We need a bag of
And a
holding.
castle.
I got one of those over here if you'd like to buy one.
Why didn't you say that to start with, sir? Come on now.
They're standard fare for a magic shop. Is this your first time in one?
No,
I believe it might be.
actually isn't, sir. It's like our recent
Sir? Excuse
history
me, sir?
3 times, you know? How much for that magic bag of holding?
This one I'll go for
Here we go.
500 gold.
500 gold? Oh,
What?
perfect.
500.
This
Bruh.
bag is indeed blue.
Who wants to buy it?
Of course it is.
Who wants the bag of holding?
I believe we all should. Do you not think?
Yeah. I'll wait till we get back to town if one of you guys want to buy it here.
What? We are in town.
Well,
Well, like Murda.
I don't want to wait.
You don't have
Yeah,
to wait. You can grab it now. I'm not going. But
Please, so much.
I'll take this fantastic bag of holding, sir.
Thank God.
Ah,
Can I get the discount for this one? No.
for you, I can't give you a discount on the bag, but I'll put something inside of it for you.
What is it?
One of those
And
magical
and then you see
toys.
him kind of
it'll
looking
be a
around.
block of wood.
Oh, I want to try some. Oh,
What is it?
When you
I just thought of something.
get out of the shop, I want you to think this. And he hands you a piece. You see him like grab a piece of paper, start scribbling on it, and then hand it to you.
What is it?
I can't see it in the shop.
Okay, sounds good. So I just think it when I'm out of the shop.
Think it and reach your hand in.
Oh, okay.
But that'll be 500 gold, miss.
Oh, totally. Thank you so much for this fantastic business, sir. And then I
My pleasure, my pleasure.
just hand the
Put the carpet in. Put the carpet in.
100 gold.
That is a rather spectacular carpet you got there.
Mm-hmm.
It's
you go.
almost as spectacular as that nice castle you now own, sir.
Yes,
Wait,
the castle.
wait. So we're trading the carpet as well?
No.
We're putting the carpet in the bag of holding.
Oh, okay. All right. So I'm putting the bag of. I'm giving them 500, and then I put the carpet in the bag of holding. I mean, actually, before that, I'm gonna lean in. Is it safe to start putting things in the bag?
Oh
sir?
yeah, no worries at all. It's got plenty of room.
All right, sounds good. And I just shelve the carpet in front of everyone.
All right.
Such a pleasure
Oh, at the time.
to do business with you.
And
just
my
gonna-
pleasure as well.
Resurrection.
All right. And when you get out of the shop and you open up the piece of paper, it just has the words finger guns on it.
Okay. What does it do?
Are you going to reach into the bag and grab it?
Yes.
Right.
Do finger guns.
When you grab it, you put your hands inside and you pull out a ring.
Okay. I examine the ring.
And as you look over the ring, this does not seem to be something that requires attunement, but you are not exactly a magical person, so you wouldn't know what it does at this point.
might.
Okay.
I can help you with that.
I move over to Nihilus.
I say, thank you, sir. Start leaving.
Was these?
Identify.
You find that you are holding the ring of finger guns.
Fucking amazing.
Ah, it does damage?
Fucking amazing.
Wait. Lock eyes with Todd from accounting. What? It's an actual item.
This is the best
Damn.
thing ever.
Magic missile. Shoot one dart of magic missile from your fingers.
You must make pew pew or similar gunslinger noises.
That's
Gunshot.
amazing.
Pew! Pew!
You must make, and I can activate this anytime.
You have 3 charges per day.
Shoot
As
a
a-
mystery.
That's
Fantastic.
amazing.
An action or a bonus action. So I can do this as a bonus action as well.
Good.
Dale's probably had this in his back pocket, just waiting to give this to you.
Probably.
The first session, whenever you did the pew pew guns, he's like, I know the perfect item.
Maybe. All right. And as you guys come out, Nihilus, you hear a voice come into your head. Nihilus, I just heard the news. Are you okay? What happens over there?
Who is it?
You recognize this as Lisa.
Okay. Do I get the sense that it's a sending spell? Okay, give me a second. Let me compose my answer.
So what would the rest of you like to do?
I'm going to go find a leather shop for my
Alright.
armor.
I'm gonna head
And-
off to the church.
You're able to do so with ease. The leather shop, you're just picking up a studded leather.
Something that will give me some AC or.
Yeah, you're able to find some studded leather for 45 gold very easily.
Can I get a discount with that?
Make a persuasion check. And how are you asking for this discount?
Can I get a discount?
You can't be throwing your name all around the place like that.
Yes. I'm
All
gonna take advantage of this, okay?
Oh, you were here during the battle?
Oh, yes, it was such a.
Oh, I can't charge somebody like you. Oh, you, and you see him
fucking
like
wizard
grab the
could-
leather
or-
back, and he actually starts. Pick this up tomorrow.
Thank you so much, sir. I'm sure I will be using this for a great cause.
Now think,
Right.
you were about to spend 6,000 gold on.
Okay, so I just come back there.
One thing before you go though.
Oh yes, sir.
Still, I need your arms out to each side.
I. put my
And
hand-
you
Oh no.
Him and these 2 other individuals come out, all with very long pieces of string with knots periodically throughout it. And you see them going all around you, measuring things you didn't even know were part of your body until they were being measured.
Oh.
I'd be careful transforming into somebody
ow.
bigger with this on.
Yeah.
We got it covered. Come back tomorrow, and it'll be fit for a hero.
I will remember this for a long, long time.
You're gonna
Thank
name
you
your
so-
child after him?
It's our
Yes.
pleasure. And you see all 3 of them put their hands on their chest in a symbol of salute.
I also salute back in.
You know, it's funny
With
because
a
you're
flourish.
literally the worst person to have that shit. Since it's non-magical.
All right. So, Gene, what are you looking for?
A rosary, maybe like a necklace, perhaps.
So when you get to the church, you're greeted by an elderly woman, human, just kind of holding herself at bay. You see a congregation in the church, many of them crying, seeming to have lost sons or husbands or daughters or wives during the conflict, and others trying to comfort them and get them going. You also see a few that are praising the gods, thanking for saving the city, and giving them back their livelihood that they thought they had lost forever.
Would I recognize what this church deity goes to?
This particular church seems to be, and I wrote this down, give me a moment. This one seems to go to Torm, the god of courage and self-sacrifice.
Good evening, madam, I guess.
Oh, evening. How can I help you this day?
Wondering if you would perhaps have an item that I could secure for a priest that I know back in my hometown.
I think I could possibly secure a few things. What would you be looking for specifically?
Possibly like a rosary or a necklace.
I think I can handle that. You know what? You say it's for a priest. I think I have that right here. And you see her taking off the necklace that is around her neck, with a symbol of Torm at its base. It's a very simple silver necklace, but it's very well designed.
This can't be yours. I couldn't accept one of.
Oh, it is no worry at all. I can make another. It is always good to spread the word.
I will graciously accept it. Thank you for your generous gift. Is there anything I can perhaps help you in return?
I think there's not much help to be given at this point, only mourning, which sadly there is no cure for beyond time and acceptance. But if you see those in need about, just take care of them.
Of course.
At this point, you see the woman starting to go about her clergy, just kind of helping out others here and there, giving them words of comfort, and then moving on to the next set. She has a very strong presence, but not in the overbearing sort of way, but more of a just that nice grandma that brings you the warm cookie that you're just happy to be there type feeling.
I smile and, they're in good hands. And I'll leave with the rosary or necklace.
All right. Is there anything else you all would like to do before returning to the Silver Fang?
I would like to.
What time is it?
What?
It's about midday.
Is the library open?
It is.
I would like to the library.
Real quick. Search or anything? Do we have time to research for stuff?
As far as you know, there should be time.
Okay, so I'll start going with Nihilus. I'll be like, Nihilus, just hold my arm for a minute. And actually, you know what? It doesn't. Hold my arm for a minute and just walk me. I'm gonna
reach out and take his arm.
Yeah. I'm just gonna snap into Kara real quick. I'm gonna fly her up, And can I get like a view, like 100 feet? Can I get a view of the over the cliff at all, or no?
Particularly from that bird's eye view, where what used to be the necrotic wastes has now been changed into, I wouldn't say beautiful, but well vegetated flatlands. It's not too dissimilar to the lands that you were walking through on your way here. The It is not nearly as populated as what it was when you
But
were at the other, but it seems to be returning back to normal. It is not as lush as it was when you saw the druids doing the ceremonies at the other locations, but it does look like they have employed their services here in some manner.
yep. I'm happy. I'll just snap my fingers. Kara returns.
That's awesome. She doesn't like me. I would love to be there, but I think she'll be less likely to talk to me if I know.
It'll be okay.
To the library.
If there's somebody to trust, it would be her.
Okay.
All right, and as you're starting to walk, Nihilus, you get a second message. Go ahead and jump down to secrets.
Oh shit.
You know what I'll be doing for the rest of the day? Trying to get more money.
Oh, I went down the alcoholic option there. Sorry, Kellen.
Man.
That leather armor is a trap for you, and I just hope you're aware of it.
Boy.
You better get that shit enchanted.
Mm-hmm. Wait, so are you guys going to the wizard as well, right?
I don't plan on it.
Huh? Planning on going to the wizard? Maybe.
Or, like, I think we should go talk to...
Mm-hmm.
Wow, like, I actually don't have anything to research. Got a lot of answers today.
Yeah, I just need something to thicken me up. Cause man.
I guess, like, I could do this.
What's happening right now?
He's
Good
telling her
question.
secrets
Mm-hmm.
because she got a message from.
Question mark.
Here's the fucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no.
Yes.
She could have sent the message while we were fucking. It has to be verbal.
Something's happening though. Otherwise, they won't be in secrets.
Yeah, but if there's any response at all.
Mm-hmm. It'd be interesting.
Let's see.
Now, if I enchant my armor, though, I'd have to go back to the magic shop or the wizard, or
It would have to be,
mm-hmm.
but we're here for a while, so we should be okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh, welcome back.
So.
Hmm?
Eh.
Huh?
Hmm.
Huh?
Hmm.
I was gonna.
Library.
I was gonna say, Tails. Sending's verbal, right? I can't hear you if you're talking. I can't hear you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So would I have heard anything since I'm literally beside her?
Would you have tried to hide your conversations, Nihilus?
Yes, and would he have been in his bird when I did it?
Possibly.
Feel like part of it, yeah, but
Mm-hmm.
because like I'll say this: if I was in my bird whenever it had this is point of order for you, Tails, because when I was in my bird whenever it happened, I wouldn't have heard anything.
Here's what I'll do. Go ahead and make a. We'll do stealth or sleight of hand, whichever you prefer for
Fair.
Nine. And then for Aris, we will do a just against your general perception. And the closer it is, the more you'll hear.
You want me to roll?
Go by your passive, because you would be just coming out of the bird.
I'm 17.
Okay. So with that, you would hear at the end her giving a message back to someone saying her will is the strongest, and when I return, I'll give as much help as I can.
Talking about your mother?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It is.
All right. And with that, that's where we're going to end today.
Can I message you what I want to research at the library?
That is one of the reasons that I'm doing that. And also, in our next session, I don't know if we'll need it for this coming session or the session after. It will depend on your choices and what you choose to do when you go forward. I want you to think of what you would like to do for a 2-month period of downtime.
Oh my god. So many things. Okay.
So,
2 months.
roughly 2 months. It might be a little bit longer, might be a little bit less, dependent on what you choose to do when and if you go back to Murda.
Time skip.
But
How
that
long
will
does it
be
take
the period
to
that
read
you would have to
language?
do things. Learn a language? A little more than 2 months.
Okay.
What would we be able to accomplish in a time skip?
So few different things that you can do. You can work on skills.
Gun industry.
So you could literally